the abyss at some point. We can arrange that.
Look, Afnar doesn't really look forward to going upstairs because, like, he's gonna get hated on hard.
Maybe. Anyway, when we last left off with you guys last 2 weeks ago, um, that you guys had decided to take a water trip up to the Blinden Stone, with some help from the Society of Brilliance. And when you went down one of the paths that would lead you there, you ended up being attacked by ropers. Thankfully, none of you died, although it was very touch and go with poor Char, who got half eaten, and I think somebody else nearly got eaten too, outside the NPCs. But, eventually you managed to make your way up to Blindenstone, where you got the chance to meet with the king and queen there, who gave you some leads to adventures that you might, some quests you might want to undertake in order to, free up some people that can help you get to the surface from here. At the moment, you were hanging out at the inn known as the Foaming Mug. Just, shooting the breeze, hearing some gossip, talking with some people, and trying to decide what you're going to be doing next.
I thought we were going to deal with the rat people, and we're gonna keep a close eye on Draco so he doesn't eat any of them.
Yes. As it was revealed by accident that Draco is a bit of a cannibal.
I am not a cannibal.
You know?
It's all fine. We still love you the same.
You better. I put my life on the line for you.
Go.
So, guys, what would you like to do?
Were we going to bed, or are we pretty much woken up? This is morning.
Well, we can make it morning if you like, or the equivalent thereof, because you have no idea what day and time it is really, based on on being underground like this.
Let's make it morning, I think.
All right.
Yeah, because I don't know if everyone is fully here.
Morning it is. Everybody's spell slots are repaired. You guys are all fully healed. Any damage you might have occurred. And you find yourselves back in the main tap room. There's a smell of a stew in the air. Nothing too special. Nothing like Kurt's food. But, it kind of smells a bit mushroomy.
I'll go down and go grab a bite.
I wanted to know if maybe I could have spent 4 hours or maybe an hour trying to teach Ingus how to pick up things.
Alright. For this, I would say roll an animal handling check.
You can do it. Nice.
So, even though Ingus is very much a baby, you spend a patient hour with your little wormling, and get him to understand how to, pick things up gently with his mouth and set them down again. He can't carry anything.
He
can't really. Well, his claws are too small, and he has to take his weight at the moment. He really can't handle anything outside of his mouth.
Oh.
For a bit.
Well, yeah, he's small. Like a little wooden ball.
Yeah. Yeah, you can pick up small light things at the moment and carry them. Like, you probably couldn't drag a bag around with him or anything like that, but, he could pick up something small, and maybe at a pinch you could pick up a dagger that was thrown somewhere and, retrieve it and bring it back, but...
Yeah, I'm just trying to teach him how to pick up small things, currently.
Oh, poor Tobias.
We can hear you typing right there. Just for the record.
What the fuck? Does it work now?
Yay!
I was like, I can hear you typing! Does your mouth not work?
You're good.
It always works that
Kurt.
way. It's like whenever somebody bring something up. Yeah, for mouth not fast.
I sat there talking like, oh yeah, we should go and do this, oh we should do that. I was kept getting interrupted. I was like, what the fuck? And then
Oh,
and then I just looked at the microphone like, no, it's not responding.
technology, love it.
Well, anyways, what were you saying, Defy?
Sorry. Yeah.
No, go on. You were doing something.
I'm down in the main area, just waiting.
Yeah, Eminent's down there as well.
Yeah, there's basically a pot of stew, kind of hanging out in the middle of the room, on a chain, and there's a bunch of bowls like sitting next to it with some spoons on a small table, and it seems to be a serve yourself, guests of the inn sort of situation. It does smell very mushroomy. Doesn't smell nearly as good as Kurt's, but it does smell passable.
Eminent
This is
is
good
up.
for a bugbear.
Gets herself a bowl. Sits down.
Yeah, nor same. Might play some music.
I like to imagine the bowl's really, really tiny compared to bugbear.
Big hands. Little bowl.
Yeah, yeah, it fits easily in your palm. And it's unlikely the spoon is anything but a toothpick to a bugbear.
I'm just gonna like sip in a bowl.
Yeah. the few deep gnomes that are in the room, look up and are just kind of staring at you, since the bugbear is a very unusual sight.
This is fine.
There's also a very dour-looking Durgar kind of sitting at a table as well.
Eminent's gonna take out her notes, and she takes out her book and then the vial of Varrock poison, and she's gonna start trying to figure out if she can assess how to distill like an antitoxin or anti-venom from I mean, she's not gonna pull out her kit and do it at the table, but she's gonna start coming up with
Roll a
ideas on how
nature
to
check.
do it. Okay.
Yeah, you're unsure about that. It's like, well,
More
the poison and stuff is definitely more nature concern. You start wondering if maybe it's got a more magical bent to it than you're used to.
Okay. She'll make notes of it and eat her stew.
Can Adnor ask if she knows anywhere where he can go buy arrows? At the barmaid?
There's no one winding the bar at the moment.
Oh, okay. I'll ask the Duragar then.
The Durgar looks up from his stew and just kind of narrows his eyes a bit at the drow. What?
Hello, good sir. I was wondering if you could tell me where I could go and buy some arrows. I'm kind of scared of running out. It's not that easy to make them here.
How should I know? I'm from all the way in Grackleslug.
Oh, interesting. How is the city life there?
It's all right, I suppose. I've heard that the bay is getting invaded by those damn manta ray things. They talk if you listen close enough.
Oh, so the demons got to Crackleslag already.
Apparently.
It's a damn man.
Yeah. Ah, well. Here with the damn deep gnomes. Oh, well.
They're nice enough people. The food isn't bad.
Yeah.
They're at least better than Drow.
Definitely.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna give you that one. My kind isn't the nicest. Anyway, have a nice meal. I'm gonna leave you alone then, at peace.
Yep.
Nice to meet.
And as yeah.
Was that conversation
I come
now
down
like
finally
pretty-
with
I'm
Ignis.
sorry. What did you say, Shuttle?
Was that conversation like able to be heard? Like,
I imagine at least
did-
at least Quentin's half of the conversation would be, listen. You can hear that. The deep dwarf, on the other hand, was talking very low.
Okay.
Now, what were you saying, Loyal?
I come down after all that, Ignis falling behind me. And I'm like rubbing my head tiredly. Only having 4 hours of sleep.
Which means you have a point of exhaustion. Please mark that down.
No, my bad. I had 7 hours of sleep. I'm sorry. I only spent an hour training him.
Which means you technically had 8 hours because the long rest is 10, and you only need 8 hours of actual sleep.
Oh, okay, then yeah. I come down, fully rested, Ignis behind me, and I'm like flipping through my book of spells. And I sit down beside the group and I order me some food. Hello, fine people. How are you this good morning?
Good.
And as you look around, you don't see anybody to order food from. There's just a carafe of, there's just a pot of stew in the middle of the room.
I look at the tables like, so we have to get our own food, huh?
Yeah.
Everyone, run!
Oh. All right, I guess I'll just go get me my own stew. And I get up and I go get me some stew, and I get a second bowl for Ignis. And I come down and I plop back down and give Ignis his bowl, and I start eating mine. So, what's the plan for today? As I munch through my food.
Mm.
I thought we were going to deal with the were rats, but what way are we deciding?
No. Eminent nods. I believe that's what y'all said. Y'all wanted
Well,
to do.
The
There's something
king
also about
wants them. The king wants them eradicated, and the queen seems to want to reason with them.
This task seems rather petty given the larger scale problems, in my opinion, but do what you must.
Knights always hope.
Well, I guess we're just gonna have to walk into the district controlled by the were-rats.
Yeah.
As the NPCs are all there now listening to you guys' conversation, Megan kind of looks up from her stew, kind of just kind of pushing it around in her bowl and going, "Weren't we given another option too? I seem to recall that, but for the life of me, I can't remember what it was."
Oh yeah, I remember something about some catacombs or something.
No, that was said here in the bar. The other option had to do with some oozes or something else. We didn't get more information. We chose the were-rats.
Oozes.
Really?
One of the deep gnomes at one of the other tables kind of overhears this and looks up. Oozes? What about the oozes?
No,
Oh, you know, like one of these, and I just point at Glabule.
They kind of shiver as they
Yes,
notice it,
yes.
even though Clavigole's small ooze.
It's Glabule just comes
Yeah.
like slumping down the staircase.
Yeah, like there's said to be a lot more oozes kind of in the northern western part of the town. No one seems to know where they're coming from. Yeah, it would be kind of nice because some of those oozes are very dangerous and start eating through buildings and people. And they kind of like are still staring at Glabagul.
They do that.
Like, Glabule, you eat structures?
Glabagul kind of looks around and peers its eyes towards Kurt and says, "No, I haven't eaten any structures, not that I'm aware of."
Must be different
Yeah.
kinds of oozes.
Well, there were several other types in where I awoke.
Hmm. Well, then we know it's not a cube.
Hmm. I mean, I'm fine going after the oozes. The thing is, going after the oozes will probably ruin our equipment.
And then them Ginger perks up with, yeah, but going after the were rats could get you infected. Yeah, you get turned into a were rat. You don't really want to turn into a were rat, do you? Haha.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
fighting were-rats seem a lot more simpler than oozes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Agreed.
you know
Didn't we
we've taken out
also-
oozes before. Yeah.
Didn't we also learn that we could
True,
be
we-
cured from
we lost-
were-rats?
We lost about 2 people during that, but
Yeah,
yeah.
if I remember correctly, we lost people to oozes.
Well,
Yeah,
you
Oh.
You weren't there
The
yet.
current, as people have mentioned,
That eat them.
the current track record for oozes is 2 deaths, and the current track
they
record
were both
for
idiots, so
and the current record for were-rats is 0.
they both brought on their own deaths by stepping on pit traps that they knew there was something underneath of it.
Also, last time Draco faced an ooze, he got eat almost.
Oh! You mean the cube there? I came back to that. Yeah. I sort of remember that. You telling me about that? Yeah.
Yep.
You don't exactly have the best.
I wouldn't say
Yes,
we are. I wouldn't say we are ooze slayers out in
Well,
any way.
See, I don't know how hard it is to cure. From where at. Do we even have the ability to do that? Does it
Hey,
cost money?
here's an idea. Don't get infected.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all you need to do is get bitten. Then you get turned.
Just don't
Alright,
get bitten.
hold on. Let me
Yeah.
just change that then. Hey,
Yeah,
don't
but
get
see,
bitten.
if you fight the were rats, you can get bitten by the were rats. It's just simple logic there. And then Holly kind of comes up with, yes, but we don't actually need to fight them. We just need to go there to talk to them like the Queen wanted.
Precisely. Then we kill them when they talk back.
Also, didn't we decide it was probably better to make sure the city wouldn't fall to the were-rats for when we come back down here with an army to deal with the
Exactly.
problems?
But
Granted, the oozes will probably also destroy the city, so...
yeah,
There are 2 problems on either side. You have the oozes that'll eat away the city. You have the were-rats that'll take over the city. Just pick one.
Yeah.
Holly comes up with, but I was talking to some people, and the were-rats just have been holding up in that one little area for years. They haven't tried to take over the city, not like the Drow did a while ago. And she kind of looks poignantly at Athnar.
Afnar's gonna just look slightly irritated, but just getting lumped in with all the drow. He doesn't like.
Well, if we're rats, not a threat. The news?
That's fine. If the were-rats aren't that much of a threat, and the DM is pushing us towards
I'm not
slimes,
trying
it's
to
fine,
push
let's
you
go.
down. At this point, using the NPCs to point out that you're. Never mind.
Nah, no problem. It's fine.
Why not we just do both? We'll go take care of the were rats, and then we'll come and take care of the the goose.
Well, you also have your other quarry that you wanted to take care of. Don't you remember? The ruby and the rough?
I do
Or
not
was
recall.
everybody just too busy telling horse puns last night?
Right,
So my
yeah.
thoughts.
Megan chuckles and says, "I think everybody was too busy telling horse puns."
Mm,
Stranta's gonna look at you and go, I remember my mission.
yeah.
Find the
there's-
sun?
Yes.
She just kind of nods and just like chuckles under her breath.
Yeah.
Yes, Sir Lancelot, we'll find the sun. I promise.
I'm fine if the rats aren't that big of a problem. I'm fine with going after the. Because we need to take care of one of them to get access to above ground. So
Hey,
Regardless,
what
we
was the ruby in the rough? What?
Don't you
the guy in
remember?
the bar.
Yeah, I sat here and translated it everything for you.
Hmm.
I have bad memory. I'm sorry. Out of game, I have bad memory.
Okay.
Okay.
It was
Um.
about catacombs, I believe. Something.
Yeah. Aminet will say, yeah. The guy in the bar you overheard. Catacombs are apparently very haunted. It's where specifically in the city's most honored area where they keep their dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I thought it might interest you, so I translated it for you.
Fight more ghosts.
Yes.
Or-
Yes, I would love to. It's actually my duty as a cleric.
So good of you to remember.
Yes.
So what's the plan? Oozes then ghosts?
Fine.
Question?
That's fine by me.
What ghost and oozes?
I
I
mean,
like the ghost and oozes because weapons
Yeah.
never broke.
true. Let's do ghosts first.
All weapons really work.
I'm fine with that.
If you stab hard enough, things work.
Mm-hmm. Let's
I'm
go
willing to give
towards
that
the
a shot.
ghosts.
Let's go take care of the ghosts.
Oh, while we're
And
going
Ghostbuster
there,
theme starts to play mysteriously in the background.
Chris, can I find a weapon shop while we're going towards the haunted place?
A weapon shop, you say?
A random big ass twinkie just gets thrown at him from nowhere.
Aminet wants to try to look for a different shop as well whenever that's done.
All right.
On the way.
What sort of shop does Eminette want?
Somewhere where I can just get more vials for my alchemist kit.
Probably a general store then. In fact, if you're looking for arrows, a general store would work for both.
Oh, that's fine. I'm good with going there. I just need to buy a bunch.
Can we fight a giant puffy man?
No.
Damn.
I mean, if you put enough marshmallows on the bugbear, it's like a puffy man.
Ghostbuster.
Wait, were everyone going to a shop?
Hmm.
Get arrows and vials.
Do with some bolts.
Same.
So Chris, how much is 20 arrows gonna cost?
Oh, you don't know till you get there. All right. So, you guys and your NPC companions head out of the foaming mug, and after a few bits turn of asking around, you get pointed towards the general store, which is nearly in the center of town, not too far from the from the main hall that you visited the other night. And it's got a sign over the door. It's called Asper's Retains.
Hmm.
Sorry, can you repeat that? I'm like trying to. I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Asper's Retains.
Where is it?
It's a general store.
In town.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, my mind is all over the place.
I'm gonna walk up and open the door, I guess, unless there's a closed sign.
No, it's open.
I'm gonna walk in.
Same.
Aminet follows as well.
Kurt
Um,
tells Clavicle to wait outside.
So, yeah, inside you see a what you'd first take to be a deep gnome, except that it's clearly a male and they appear to have hair. In fact, they have a very odd hair. It's purple and kind of like wispy on top and a bit longer on the sides, with slightly lighter skin than most deep gnomes. So most likely not a full deep gnome. And he kind of like leans back from his counterstop and kind of grins toothfully at all of you. Ah, hello, welcome.
Hi.
Hello. I was wondering if I could buy some arrows off of you.
Oh, sure. I do have arrows. You're let's see, you're a drow. Not so used to seeing drow around here. And he kind of starts, moving his jaw around a bit and kind of gazing at you.
I'm gonna go, but I'm a very friendly drow, good sir. Don't worry about me. I behave most of the time.
Well, I suppose. So, how many arrows did you want?
I was hoping to buy 23.
23. Let's see how much that will lead you. Okay, let's see here. And unfortunately, my book is buried under something, so I'm trying to try to see if this, if I can look at the price. Who has the player's handbook open right now?
I do. Page 150.
What's the price listed?
For arrows,
Hold on. I think I found something.
1 gold for 20. Crossbow boats are 1 gold for 20 as well. Blowgun needles 50 for 1 gold, and sling bullets 20 for 4 copper. So 23 be 1 gold, and then I'm not gonna fucking I don't know what the math is on.
I'm just gonna go with 1 gold. Sounds about right. So yes, I can give you give you a group of arrows, and he kind of goes back and pulls up a quiver full of them. It's about 20 in here. I kind of don't want to break up a set. Quivers are full of some nice arrows here. Nice bundle. And it's like you see that there's a bit of string wrapped around it.
Mhm.
So
Thank you very much.
you can buy 40
I'll
arrows
give
if you
him-
like.
Sure, why?
All right, 2 gold then.
I'll give her 2 gold, or him.
It's hard to tell exactly, but you're pretty sure it's a him, even though they've got hair.
I would like 40 bolts.
All right. Well, that'll be 2 gold as well.
He sets down 2 gold.
You're very big. I'm not entirely sure what you are.
Bugbear, big man.
Bugbear. I think I've heard of bugbears, but aren't they supposed to be vicious and scary?
Me, knight.
All right. Well, me, Jasper. And he kind of pats his chest. I guess
Just stares at him.
I guess it's a pleasure to meet you, knight.
Name's Sir Lancelot.
Oh, I thought you said your name was a knight.
No, I am knight.
Now you've got me confused.
I am knight.
Um,
Points to the helmet.
the deep gnome apparently does not know what that means. Did you need a new helmet? He ventures.
No. Helmet good.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit face palms.
I just hold up my hand for the bolts.
Yeah, he
Curtis
goes
is
and
browsing.
carefully places the bolts in your hand.
Yeah, I have 60 crossbow bolts. In case it needs to be ranged.
Eminent will stand up. Some vials. Do you have?
Oh, sure. I think I've got some vials back here. How many do you need?
May I have? Fuck, these things are expensive.
Yeah.
Hold on, I need to check the price on one more thing. Can I have 4?
Yeah, sure thing. And he goes to I forgot what they're called. That's a stand of little empty vials, and he plucks out 4 of them. They're small. They've got little cork stoppers in them, and he brings them over and hands them off to you. And then he quotes whatever the price is in the book.
Yeah, they're 1 gold apiece.
So that'll be 4 gold, please.
She hands the 4 gold. Actually, she'll put 9 gold in her hand, and she'll say, one more thing.
Okay.
Healer's kit. May I have one?
Let's see. Oh yeah, I do have one. It's got some, some nice bandages and a few herbs and stuff like that in there. They're pretty dry, but they should still be potent. And he pulls one out from under the counter.
Thank you. That's 5 gold, so she'll hand 9 over.
Excellent.
I'm gonna look over to the ones that have joined him and go, do we need anything to help with ghosts?
Ghosts, Jasper says. Oh, you're going after ghosts? You dealing with
One
the
thing, yes.
the catacomb problem?
Going to try.
Well, what about like some holy water or even holy oil?
I
Looks
step
like
through the crowd and I say, I am going to get rid of the ghosts, dear lady. Please, you can.
I'm not a lady, he says, and he yanks at the
Don't
hair.
mind him.
I know. Male
Well, your
deep
hair is
gnomes
very
don't have
luxurious,
hair,
so-
but usually. But you see, my grandfather was a surface gnome, and well, it kind of runs in my family.
Well, I have to say, your hair is very luxurious. Luxurious.
Well, thank you.
I would like to get some holy water, if you do not mind. 2 vials, please.
They come in flasks.
Or flask, please.
And what's the price in the book?
25 gold
So
a piece.
that'll be 50 gold.
Do you take trade, perhaps?
Well, what do you have to trade?
I have Varrock feathers and roper tentacles. 50 feet.
I don't have any need for those.
Oh.
Eminette will
my
speak up.
backpack.
I have
Um,
a flask of holy water already. I don't
Oh.
know how much we'll need, but we do have some.
Well, then, I have no need for anything. Thank you very much.
All right.
The blessing of Bahamut be upon you. And I walk out.
And
Does this guy sell
All right.
armor?
Roll an investigation check.
Oof. I mean, rather than rolling, could I just ask him, do you sell armor?
Sure, you could ask him. He looks over the counter at you and says, "No, not really. We do sell some clothes and a few bags and some sacks and whatnot, but no real armor."
What would you give me for this? And I hold up the gold medallion of the Flame Keepers.
What is that?
What is that?
Oh, it's something that just brings back bad memories.
Huh? Is it real gold?
Yeah, I'm a dwarf, I should know, right?
Yeah, I trust you on that. Roll a persuasion check.
Mm,
Yeah, I trust you, definitely. And he holds out his hand. Let's see. I want to hold it and judge the weight and see how much I'm willing to pay for it.
Drop it in his hand.
Well, this is nice. Good weight, interesting craftsmanship. Let's see. You know what? It's your lucky day. I'm willing to give you 8 platinum pieces for it.
Whoa!
Cool, I'll take it.
And he, goes into a little pouch and extracts 8 pieces of platinum.
I'll shake his hand. That's a good deal.
Very good deal. Thank you.
What was that, Kurt?
Well, I got involved in some business in the last town. Part of the reason we had to leave in such a hurry.
got a crowbar.
Enough said.
Sure, we've got crowbars here.
I'll take one.
I want to say 5 gold for that.
All right.
So yeah, he does quote 5 gold.
I would like to stand on the side of the street and put up a sign that says alms for the poor.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna try to give me some money.
I'm a beggar cleric.
Jesus.
You know?
Hey, it is for the poor. I'm poor.
Didn't say who.
I'm not lying.
How much money do you need?
You guys are still inside the shop. You have no idea he's doing this.
Oh
we're
god.
we're not hearing the shouts from outside.
Yeah. No alms for the poor.
Nope, he's just
Alms for
he's just holding up a
alms.
mysterious sign that he somehow made.
Oh my.
I just like reached down out of camera and just pulled out a cardboard sign.
Yeah, well,
Um,
never mind.
Quick question: what language is it written in?
It is written in oh shit.
At least that's where he got the decorative
Proficient in
medium
no
from.
shit. Good to know.
I mean, if
It
it's in
says,
common, like no one's gonna understand that here.
Will bless for coinage.
Yes. We'll bless you.
Have coin will bless.
Side note. You might be able to, just out of character, you might be able to make holy water. I think there's a spell for
Oh.
that.
Ceremony.
I'm a war cleric.
I think it
Costs
matters that
money
you're a
to make
cleric.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it costs like 25 silver pieces.
Yeah, I just know. I just remember reading it.
I mean,
There,
we're
in there.
gonna be fine.
Yeah, well,
Oh, yeah.
Eminent has a flask worth. It's fine.
I mean, I'm just gonna use cantrips if normal attacks don't work. So,
I'm
like,
just gonna smack it. That's what I did.
If it works, it works.
Piss off, ghost.
Fuck off. Eminent's gonna turn to the
Okay, yeah,
shop.
the ritual takes 1 hour to perform, uses 25 GP worth of powdered silver, and requires the caster expend a first level spell slot.
How much did it cost the silver?
25
powdered
gold.
silver. Well,
25
25 GP worth
It's
of
the
powdered
cost
silver.
of the flask. The flask is
Basically,
Yep.
yeah. So it's only useful in an area where you can't get holy water otherwise.
Like on the road.
Yep.
Hey.
Powdered
Where are you
jar.
gonna get all that silver from it at that point?
mine it.
We're going
I don't
money,
know.
boys.
Oh, so if you're playing a Minecraft version of Dungeons and Dragons, that'll work fine.
I'm gonna grab a pickaxe and I'm going.
Well, I do have a warhammer that acts like a pickaxe, so. Whoa, and I so.
Do you guys hear loud purring?
No.
nope.
Okay.
So, are we ready to go ghost hunting?
I'm outside with my hammer banging on like a rusty bucket. Like, alms for the poor.
You guys
Just
roll.
kidding.
You guys inside the place roll perception check.
Good.
He's gonna get arrested for disturbing the populace.
Oh shit!
I can already
At the
feel it.
moment, no. Apparently, no one has taken notice.
What?
I made a roll. I got a nat 1.
Don't. Fuck.
Nobody cares about.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Basically, is what that means.
Amount of fucks.
yeah,
After
Char
one.
and Athnar, both of you answer Lancelot and Kurt. You guys all notice the sound coming from outside. The only one who doesn't notice is Immunet.
I'm prepared for this.
What's that sound?
The sound of a palm hitting a face.
Kurt is going to walk out.
Since nobody's paying attention to me, I then switch to another tactic, and I start showing Ignis's new trick as he plays kind of like plays fetch.
Oh crap! No,
I'm-
cats! No!
Oh,
Dice everywhere.
Scramble!
that didn't sound good.
Oh no, it was damaged dice.
Vex, you sneak attack on the dice tray.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
No,
It was
I dropped the
successful.
dice tray and some of the dice spilled out on the floor, and the cats were both on the desk at the time. So
And now
they-
there's a
Oh.
bunch of D4s on the ground. It's worse than Lego.
Instead of
Oh,
dagger,
God.
dagger, dagger, paw, paw, paw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, how do you guys
Which one's Lego?
accept
A metal D4.
a metal
You
D4? I
mean
was just gonna say.
You mean a caltrap?
Pretty much.
Yes, it's stuck to my foot.
Wow, so far you're still not being noticed out there.
I'm gonna step
That
outside.
DM has it against me.
I am
I'm
making
go-
rolls. They are coming up low.
Yeah, did you
I'm-
hear them? All the rolls.
I'm gonna walk outside and I'm just gonna stand next to him. And as the beat he's drumming on his shield or whatever he's banging on, I'll just start playing the flute alongside him.
Roll a
Why not?
performance check.
20.
The bard makes more than the guy begging.
Yeah, I put my figurative hat, I lay it on the ground. I don't have a hat, but I'll put a pouch down on the ground.
I put the bucket in front of us.
So far, nothing. Nobody's
Kurt
taken
is
any
gonna-
notice to you.
Kurt is going to come out and he's going to see this spectacle and take out a pot from his backpack and a spoon and start whacking on it as a drum.
Roll a
He's
performance
proficient.
check.
he's proficient in drum.
Oh
my god! Here we go.
An
Yeah.
impromptu band. Okay.
Okay, I get into the rhythm and I step out in front and I start singing in opera style form.
Roll
Oh, no.
a performance.
Oh my god!
Pretty good, pretty good.
What the fuck?
We're
Now I
like
get to the
drunk
people's
tourists
notice.
at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, still
This is how you
nobody.
make
The
an
street
impression.
is dead. If this was Paris, you'd be hearing crickets right now. I just rolled 2 nat ones.
Kurt
I'm
is
just
like,
staring
why
at
are we
the
doing this?
Like a nice impromptu.
Megan
act,
has
but
come
nobody's there.
Megan has come out of the store and is just staring at you guys.
Don't
And-
ask
Hey,
questions.
Jordan.
Just let it happen.
And she face
Just let it happen.
palms.
Just let it happen. Just shh. Let it happen.
Char comes out of these shops like,
I need to make a decision die. Give me a second.
what the hell is going on here?
Jim Jerk
Just
see if I roll
comes
10 or
out
higher.
and grins wildly and says, "Ooh, I need
Nope.
to get in on this. Yep. Need to get in on this."
Just, oh, here we go.
Sure, Lunch, I was just
And
stairs.
he suddenly pulls out a pan flute.
Ooh.
The actual bard. Um,
At this point, a few people start wandering by. They're mostly gazing out at Jim Jar because he's one of them. And after a little crowd starts to form, you find 7 gold landing at your feet. And a few people gathered around, listening to the flute and the drums, just start clapping and go about their way.
Neat.
Yes. Time to take our band on the road.
Yeah, we
Yep.
should. Jim Jar grins wildly. It's always fun to make a little scene here.
Most
Most people around here don't appreciate the music that much. They always like to, go about their business and, do this, do that. But yeah, little music on the street.
what were we doing?
That's where it's at.
We were making music.
Yep, that was music.
Oh, cool.
All right.
It's on the road and nobody jumped on it. I'm disappointed.
Alright. Time to go ghost hunting, guys. I know, unless we want to buy.
I pick up the gold and check sandwich will be made.
7. I think we're settled, right?
Yep, 7 gold.
I kind of shake the bucket and pull out the 7 gold, and I split it up between us because we all work. Well, let's see. That's 1, 2, 3,
4.
4. Yep. So 4 with 3 remainder.
Party fund.
Yep. Party fund.
Party funds.
I
That's
dropped
the
it in
most.
my pouch.
Okay, Vax is now laying on the Out of the Abyss book.
3 gold is the most pathetic party fund I ever heard of.
Look,
All party
Think
funds need to
about
start
this
somewhere.
I know.
it's 3 nights in a pretty swanky inn, so it's
Yeah, true.
All right, let's go kill the ghosts or dispel the ghosts.
And at which point, Holly, hearing that, stares at you. It's like, what? How could you possibly be a cleric and say something like that? She looks, stricken by such
What do you mean?
turn of phrase.
I'm a cleric. A cleric dispels spirits.
We do not dispel or kill spirits. We
I
put
do.
them to their rest. We help
Okay,
them
my,
pass on to the afterlife. We don't
Isn't it the same
destroy
thing?
them.
my apologies. We will put them to rest.
Ednar is gonna look over to the NPC. Is gonna say, is he new to this? Like, how long has he been a cleric?
I'm gonna lean over to Amthor. What's the difference?
I get you there. Yeah.
I thought it was a cannibal.
I swear, this cleric is gonna go fucking nuts and kill somebody.
At which point his god will not like him anymore.
my.
Hey, it's a war cleric. Of course, God will like it.
No,
Yeah.
he's a cleric of Bahamut, so killing people at random will not please his god.
God.
I'm gonna
I thought
catch
it was
somebody
Palo.
in the cliff and just gently push them off and be like, "Oh, it was an accident."
Your god will know different.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Man, this is a
To the temple. Yay.
Ah,
Catacombs of Dread.
Let's get slaughtered by ghosts. Woo.
Let's
I'm
get
sure we'll be
mad.
fine.
Yeah.
Let's go crazy. The
But
dwarf
we're
can
afraid
kill
of
everyone
ghosts.
again. Yeah.
Ghosts are just like people. Only
you,
fly.
you hear that? The GM is on my side.
Mm, don't worry. If he goes murder spree again, I'll just cast the spell. I got
Okay,
dwarf.
enough with the evil laughter. Can we go to the temple?
Yeah,
Yes.
come on. Let's just get this over with, Chris. If you're gonna murder us, let's just get it over
Yeah.
with. Like,
I'm
To the
sorry.
I
murder.
gotta start on a new character, god damn it.
yeah. I mean,
No,
my,
it's for the surety that the party's gonna get murdered by a dwarf. This is
Don't
funny.
worry. Don't worry. The dwarf
It's
can't
already
kill me.
happened
I'm a
once.
drow. Yeah, no.
No, I'm just thinking of if Kirk killed your characters, he'd probably cook you into a stew.
Hmm.
No.
That's the cleric.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
adding Amunet to a stew would work very well in the party's favor. Just saying.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Don't
not a
worry,
good. That's
I'm
not
sure
something
we
you
can
would
help
want to
those.
put in a soup. You're probably gonna get sick.
All right, so off to the catacombs. Let's do this thing.
Hmm. I need to
Do
look
the
up some
die
ghosts.
thing. Yay.
Yeah. I like dying.
We're not gonna die. Yeah, we have Bahamut on our side.
Yeah.
They're just ghosts.
Yes, they're just ghosts. This is.
All right, so you guys head over to the to the Ruby and the Rough. The temple known as the Ruby and the Rough, which you are quickly pointed out to. It's actually on the north side of the big square of Inner Blindenstone. And as you get there, you see various deep gnomes hanging around. And inside there is a some kind of a youngish looking deep gnome in priestly robes that appears to be bringing a very bring some kind of service to a close. It's like there isn't too many people in there listening to it. Most are hanging around in the back chatting with each other. But as he rings a little bell, people get up from their seats and start filing out as you guys enter.
I'm walking up at the front, and I say, "Blessings be unto you, fine people."
And the deep gnome kind of looks, as he's putting some stuff away, looks up towards you and says, "Oh, hi. We don't usually get too many of and uses the proper name for the deep gnomes, which I cannot pronounce for the life of me.
Sniblin.
Yeah, I cannot pronounce that. So he says we don't usually get non-deep gnomes in here. Welcome. Everybody's welcome in the temple of the Sugojun, the Earth Color. Can I answer any questions for you? What can I do for you?
I am Draco. I am an acolyte of Bahamut, and I hold up my holy symbol.
I see. Unfortunately, there isn't any known temples to Bahamut around here. This one's dedicated to.
No. You got it all wrong.
Jurgen.
I am not here to pray. Me and my compatriots here are here to take care of your haunting problem.
Oh, are you working for the Stoneheart Enclave?
No, but we overheard someone needing. So we overheard the problem and decided to come over right away.
Okay. That's nice of you. We know that there's some various ghosts around town that could use some help. Being called to rest. I've tried here and there, but I'm too much of a novice to really help them. At which point you see Holly come up around and put her hand on his side and smile down at him. Says, "Don't worry. I don't know about my friend here, the who works for Bahamut, but I have helped put to rest various wandering spirits, and I will be happy to assist in this problem." And he smiles up at her. Well, thank you, kind miss. One that's very dangerous to the people around him. A while ago, back when the Drow invaded, and at this point, did Athar come into the temple with the rest of you guys?
Yeah.
At which point he looks up at Athnar and grimaces. The Drow invaded a while back, and lots of people died, and we eventually had to reclaim the place. See, there's this guy named Vazuk. He used to live over in a home kind of the south of here, and he kind of gives you directions so you know how to get there. He's become a specter, and unfortunately, and has been attacking anyone who comes near. Anybody who wants to live there, he's so mad with grief, and we don't know what to do other than to maybe do whatever we can. Another one. There's another deep gnome named Udhask. We don't know exactly where he died. Supposedly he died somewhere in the rock blights, the northeast of Blindenstone. We think if we can retrieve his remains and put them in the catacombs, he'll finally be able to have peace.
Well, we'll take care of the ghosts in the catacombs currently, and then
Well,
we'll.
they're not in the catacombs exactly. Well, okay, so technically Udask is, but really, we could really use is some help getting his remains back. The Spectre is the one that we really I can't. I'm not powerful enough to deal with, and he's very dangerous. But Udask isn't dangerous. Udask is just sad.
Well, we will retrieve the remains. We will burn them in the blessing of Bahamut.
No,
And his-
no,
No.
no. The gnome looks ashen faced as you say that. No, he needs a proper deep gnome burial. We'll bring his body to
Okay.
his remains to the catacombs and lay him to rest there.
I apologize. I am not familiar with the gnome traditions.
But I just told you that we needed to bring his remains to the catacombs. And he kind of face palms at this point.
So,
Sorry, I'm hard of hearing and I had bad memory. I took a blow to the head during the war.
At which point,
Efner-
Holly pats the guy on the shoulder and says, "Don't worry, I'll remember." Athnar, what'd you say?
Efner was gonna speak up. I'll keep an eye on him.
Okay, so he basically said the same thing as she did. Got it.
Right. So,
I apologize. I'm not. I took a blow to the head during my military days, and I tend to speak out of turn. I apologize.
It's all good. No worries. That's why I take super good notes. My memory sucks.
Oh no! That was in character. I was not in the military. No,
Oh!
no. I
Fine.
wanted to be in the military, but I hurt my back before I can go to boot camp.
In real life, I made it to boot camp, but I got discharged from it. It turns out that I had a bunch of allergies and asthma that they didn't diagnose to begin with.
Yeah, I jacked up my back thinking I need to be extra strong, and nobody corrected me, and I blew out a disc.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've had some back trouble myself. I haven't quite blown out a disc, but I've had bad back problems.
Anyway, but I do have bad memory because of other reasons, though.
right. Well, it seems that we have one spectre, whatever that is, in town, and a corpse that we need to retrieve northeast.
Mhm.
Did I say the
Yeah.
Well,
The rock plate they point out that is to the southeast, and then
Southeast.
the house
Yeah.
with the specter is to the southwest, in the inner
Oh.
ruins.
Hmm.
But the corpse is somewhere in the rock plate, which hasn't really been accessible since the Drow invaded.
Let's go take care of the
first.
Spectre first.
Before we leave, just because I didn't want to interrupt RP, can Eminette do two separate checks? One to see if she knows about who the Earthcaller is and religion behind that, and
Sure.
then another
Religion.
about the Stoneheart Enclave. So two separate.
So the first one's religion check. Alright, let's see what information. Give me a minute, I have to dig out the book. Like I said, it got stashed behind something. Unfortunately, it's not something I know on the top of my head.
I can roll the other one while you're looking it up. What do you want me
Yeah.
to roll for the second one?
History check. With disadvantage since you're not from around here.
Okie dokie. And even if she was, probably still disadvantage. Oh, and let me roll again. Well, that's fucking low. Yeah, 8.
this is weird. I'm trying to look them up, but I can't find them anywhere.
It's okay. Don't. It's not. Whatever.
Yeah, because it's not one of my particular gods. It's just one listed in here in the book that I, the Out of the Abyss book. And for some reason, they're not listed under the non-human deities in the player's guide.
It's all good. It's not. It's just something that I know that she would be interested in, but we can.
But
keep
what you
moving. I don't wanna
understand,
hold up everybody.
there's a little information here. What you understand is that they are a deep gnome deity that's dedicated to to the deep underground, and even all the way as far down as the hollows, and to nature, to the nature that exists under here. As for history of, you don't know anything about the Stoneheart Enclave.
Yeah, that makes sense. She wouldn't know.
Yeah, not here. So, where to, gang?
Spectre.
Spectre.
Alright. So, you were given the information as to where to go. And as you start making your way down there, you come to an area where you were actually told is the path to the rock plate, where you notice that there are some rather large doors, kind of in the way of the direction that you eventually need to go. Barricades. And there are 8 deep gnomes and 4 cave badgers standing at attention, watching over those barricades.
Badgers.
Yes, badgers. Badger. Anyway. So, if you don't do any... You're planning on... sorry. So, as you continue along, you kind of leave the area that'll take you to the rock blight, and start heading towards the more residential caves and the house you were told about.
Hello. Good sirs. May we pass?
Oh, so Athnar, you stay back while the rest of them are heading for the towards the house to talk to the guards.
Oh, I thought they were blocking our.
No, they're blocking the way to the rock blight. You didn't know that this path was blocked until you came down this way.
Oh, we're just going to the house then, I guess.
Yeah, you're heading past the rock blight area because that's how you get there in the first place, and heading down towards the residential area.
Almonet will take notice of where it is, so whenever they try to come back around, but she's still going to the house with everybody.
Yeah. So the house is easy to identify. While there's other nice little homes in the area, there's this one that looks like nobody has been in it for a while. It's got boarded up, it's kind of boarded up across the thing, and there's even a small plaque written in Undercommon. Who speaks Undercommon?
Well, I do.
Alright.
Chad does.
So yeah, you gotta read this thing that says, beware the specter. That Vizuko will attack anyone who enters this residence. Bazuk.
What are we waiting on?
Oh.
Yeah, let's just enter.
Yeah. Actually, there are no doors. My bad. So it's just tacked up right outside the doorway to the small small home or hovel, as one might say.
Before entering, Amonette's going to slink a little bit to the back, and she's going to say something to her patron underneath her breath.
Bugbear in the front.
most of the NPCs are going to stay outside, but Holly's going in with you.
Oh shit, my bad. Well, you know what? I'll step in and yeah. I step in the front door and I turn undead to make sure we don't get attacked right from the get go.
Alright. So we're going to instantly use initiative. For one, as you try to do Turn Undead, it does not seem to work. And you suddenly hear a scream in Undercommon yelling, "Mine! My stuff, not yours!"
Well, I don't
I
know
hear
what the plan
chittering.
is. Um, do we see the spirit?
Yeah, the spirit is manifested.
All right.
You're on initiative order, so you can't do anything until your turn. Not even talk to it.
I want to talk to it before we start.
It's too late. It's already begun. You initiated it with trying to turn undead.
You walked in, used your holy power to turn undead, and got a little bit pissy with you.
Yeah.
Good job.
If you wanted to
you
talk,
turn on that and you're like, oh, I want to talk to you.
Don't worry, I just started to destroy you or make you afraid of
Don't
me.
worry, I have the power to destroy you, but let's talk.
Aggressive
This is what we
negotiation.
call poking the bear.
Kurt,
Kicking the door in and punching the person inside, like, hello, I want to sell the newspaper.
Do you care to talk about our Lord Jesus Christ? Boom!
Aggressive Jehovah's Witness.
so Kurt, you go first.
Holy shit. Because an enemy I can't actually against either. I'm never first. Oh shit. What do I do? I Hunter's Mark the thing,
Okay.
and where's the door relative or entrance?
You're
Can I-
pretty much in the door. If you can hunter's mark it, you're kind of in. Everybody's kind of in the door.
Can I just move here? Oh, okay. There, and shoot it like past the big bugbear's leg
Sure.
or something.
If you get a nat 1 to a nat 5, to a 5 or whatever. I don't know if you can even roll a 5 without a nat 1. You will hit the bugbear.
This is fine.
This is fine.
Sure. Alright. Like the swords. Boosh. And Hunter's Mark on him as well.
Alright.
And Hunter's Mark is just an additional damage, I think. So
So it just kind of glares at you, and you see there's ripples of energy coming off of it as your crossbow moves through its body, kind of disrupting a little bit of its cohesion.
and I step back 5 feet.
Amunettes, what would you like to do?
Okay. First question: is it dark inside the room?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So she's going to, as an action, she's going to look at Draco. She's going to cast light on his mace.
Alright.
And then bonus action, she's going to.
It's touch
arrow.
action, actually. You have to be able to touch it.
Oh. Okay. Well, she'll run up.
So, yeah, you moved up there then.
Yeah, she'll run up, and then she'll bonus action. form an arrow, across the tongue, activate one of her bows.
Okay.
And that is all she can do. And she'll step out of the way for someone else to
And
get
how
in.
much damage are you taking from that?
I am taking 1d6.
Oh, it's up to 26.
5 points.
Ouch. Athnar, what would you like to do?
Let's see. I'm just going to walk over here,
Max?
and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna do vicious mockery. Where is it? DC 15 Wisdom save.
What would you like to say to it?
Uh,
You have to say something.
what street do ghosts prefer to live on? A dead end.
Holy mockery, man.
I don't know why that made me laugh.
Very stupid joke. Not really
I
mockery,
know.
but still.
It's so bad, it's good.
Yeah.
It
It's
kind
like
of fits
dad
the
joke
situation.
level.
It
It's
kind of
total dad
fits.
joke.
It kind of fits the situation.
Yeah. Oh, that was great.
Sir Lancelot.
Someone's is within lancing distance.
Oh no, it's me.
First strike. Second strike. And I'm also going to, of course.
Hold on one second.
Hmm?
Oh, yeah, you, okay. So, both strikes, you just kind of zoom, zoom. Like the first one, you see lots of spectral energy just leaking off this thing. And when you hit it the second time, you hear this horrible shriek come from the specter, and it disperses into nothingness.
I
Oh.
did good, right? Good.
Well, that was easy.
Whoa.
Wait, really? That was it?
I pat Drake on the back. Good job.
I turn back and look at Holly and be like, give her a thumbs up.
Holly smiles a bit. That was very good,
Oh.
Sir Lancelot.
Ghosts are gone.
I would expect more.
Alright, should we loot the building?
No, it's evil action. Leave the dead where they lie.
But
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Let's loot this bitch.
I loot all the time. It's a bugbear thing.
It's a bugbear thing.
Alright.
Kurt walks
So,
in.
Roll
I'm gonna
a
close it.
perception check.
I will also be
Almost.
doing this.
Alright, Kurt.
Nope.
As you look around, you instantly see what appears to be some kind of little hole in the floor. It looks like it's mostly concealed and easy to overlook, but you spot it.
There's an easily to overlook hole here.
Where?
Yeah.
Right there.
Where? I haven't looked at it.
I lean down.
Yeah, right there. I just keep my finger on it, like right
With
there.
the light coming off of Draco's mace, you kind of see a bit of a reflection coming from a small Zerkwood chest.
I can get in there.
Yeah, go ahead. Get it up.
Check it
You're,
first.
It's
Sir
fine.
Lancelot, your hand barely fits as you reach down to grab it out.
Oh, I wasn't going to try to reach for the hole. I was going to try to pull the floor up. I got a crowbar.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, you use the crowbar.
Yeah.
Roll a strength check
Oh, okay.
with advantage because of the crowbar.
83.
Well, either way,
Luckily, it's the bed.
athletics or strength check on that with advantage. Yeah, you kind of there's just horrible creaking noise as you manage to wrench up more other bits of Zerkwood, are on the floor, kind of. You see that the hole is not bigger, even as you're, pull up the floor. Most of what's underneath the floor is nothing but dirt and rock. But yeah, you managed to lift up a bunch of the floor, and the hole appears to have been cut into the rock underneath.
Oh, you can stop now, Lancelot.
Okay.
I'll get it. I'll stick my left hand down and grab it.
All right. Yeah, the circuit box is a little big in your dwarven hand, but you managed to grab it out. Small chest.
Found a box.
Well, while they're fishing out that, I can go upstairs. Is there an upstairs?
No, this is a small level.
Oh.
I open box.
Inside, you see 8 tiny rubies.
Close the box. Did anyone else see what was in there?
I was looming over him.
I mean,
Roll perception checks, guys. With advantage, Sir Lancelot, since you were looming.
Looming.
Yeah, pretty much everybody but Amunet spotted the rubies inside the box. Amunet, for some reason, wasn't paying any attention to what was going on. Maybe she was distracted by a sudden centipede that was crawling up the wall.
she probably like goes and puts her hand and lets a centipede like crawl down her arm. Plays with it.
Looks jumpy.
1 sec. Decision die.
Let's go get that guy's
He says nothing.
bones.
Right, well, alright. Here, everyone can have a ruby each.
A ruby.
Wait.
Alright. Sure.
Wait.
Wait. Wait for what?
This is way
I'll take
too
a ruby.
easy.
Yeah, it's way too easy. Like,
Afner already took a ruby. If it's cursed, it's cursed. He did it.
Just some specter
so
hanging out in this house, and it's easily swayed, and yet there's precious gems just hiding underneath the floorboards. You don't think they're cursed?
Oh, they're probably cursed, yeah.
Too late. Adnar
I already
already.
had that thought.
I'm just standing there with the box open, handing it, like, here, come and grab one.
Okay, so of the NPCs, only Holly took a ruby because she's the only one who went in with you guys.
Mhm.
Afner already also takes one.
Which means there's one extra ruby.
And close the box.
Party funds.
Kurt
Party
takes,
funds.
So Kurt has 2. Now, would anybody like to
Yes.
roll to figure out how much these rubies are worth?
Sure.
I'll do
I
it.
will. Sure, why not?
Yeah,
Everyone can inspect there.
Yeah, who has does anyone have a jeweler's background, for one?
Oh, never mind.
I have a bugbear background.
I like shiny things background. Does that work?
Okay,
I'm a dwarf.
okay, everybody but Kurt gets to roll a let's see. I'm gonna go with intelligence check with disadvantage. Kurt, you get a straight roll on that.
Ooh, straight roll, cool.
No, I don't.
Good.
Ooh.
I'm not-
Oh!
Oh!
I don't think I
I'm
need to roll for disadvantage. 7 is too low.
Okay, so
Mm.
Kurt is the only one who gets to know how much these are worth.
That would have been a nice natural 20.
Mhm.
Don't
Mm,
worry.
that would have been.
I got a 1 and a 2.
Oh. Whoa. 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 Hold on.
Alright, as you investigate the rubies, you suddenly realize each one of them is worth 250 gold.
I'm gonna tell the Potter they're worthless.
Also known as 25 platinum. These are
Okay.
very expensive gems.
Okay.
You guys
I
have
gotta-
just become rich.
I'm just
Or at least
straight
you
faced.
have.
Just remember, I'm just straight faced. Like, I'm looking disappointed.
Don't forget the GM roll a deception check.
Yep, I am.
Excellent.
Or not definitely collecting a hoard.
Oh. Oh, no wonder it was easy.
Mm.
Why?
These are fake.
It's shiny. I like it.
Yeah.
Fake, huh?
Yeah, fake, right? Real fake.
I would like to check the room once more. See if we missed anything.
I don't mind. I'm gonna magic mouth it and make it say.
If you
Ah,
already,
you lied, my
if you
friend.
already rolled a perception check, you can't re-roll a perception check at this point. Sorry.
Okay.
They're not perception. They're... Oh, sorry, never mind.
All right. As you gaze over at Kurt, who you've now known for a bit now, he has developed a tell where, just a little bit of his beard is just twitching ever so slightly. Only you recognize this, and only you know it. You know that these are not worthless. No, from what you can gather, these are actually worth quite a bit of money.
Kurt, you son of a. Wait,
54, I would imagine. Okay.
you just hear Char face palm. Just-
Char.
just a- Really big look of disappointment.
Yeah, quite disappointment, isn't it? You don't want to keep yours, right?
I didn't take one, but I will quite honestly say I want some now because they're not worthless, are they?
So, I mean, Kurt has 3 of them at the moment.
Here you go. I gave one to him. They're actually quite. They're not. They're probably worth like 200 gold each.
Woo!
Neat.
Kind of wanted to buy, you certified.
You see, yeah,
You shouldn't lie, Kurt.
Char,
You
you
shouldn't
see
lie.
that his mustache
Tee
Kurt, Char, you see that his beard is still twitching a bit.
So how much are they really worth, Kurt? Stop lying, you're easy to tell,
That's the price you told me, Chris.
250 was what I told you.
I said 250 gold.
I heard 200, did you say?
No.
Sorry, my bad.
200.
Never mind.
So you mean 300 if Atnar is selling them up a bit?
You know?
Uh-uh.
Hmm.
I'm at
So-
face palming.
Ah, man.
So yeah, Holly, Char, Aminet, Draco. Everyone got one. I have one extra in the box.
Aminet did not take one.
Oh,
Okay,
you're
so I
200
have-
bucks still.
I have 2 in the box and 1 in the pocket.
One,
You do have a lot of money there.
That's
Yes.
750 gold.
While we're walking to the next place, can I ritual cast Magic Mouth? Does it take 11 minutes to get...
You probably need to be sitting down for that.
Okay, I'll wait till we'll sit down at a bar.
Alright, so you guys are now heading directly to the Rockblight area?
Yeah, I'll try to lead them there.
Alright, so you come back to that group of guards, and, they kind of turn as you guys come back and seem to be stopping there.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
One of the guards, one that appears to be dressed a little bit more regally, shall we say, than the others, takes a step forward towards you and kind of looks you guys over and says, "What's your business here?"
I'm walking.
Char just burst out laughing after hearing that.
I look at him confused.
Aminet,
Oh.
Lord.
You strangers appear to be interested in the Rockblight. What for?
We're here to do service for the Ruby and the Rough. Here to retrieve a
Oh.
body and bring it back to the
Ah,
catacombs.
that, yes.
Yes,
well,
that.
occasionally they seem to ask people like you to come do that without telling them what's in the Rockblight.
I'm sure you're about to tell us.
Yeah, you probably just want to turn around and go back the other way. See, there's some kind of Medusa in there. And that's just the tip of the tip of it. Because, see, she's only the most recent of things. She, from what we understand, she wasn't there until before the drought came. But even before the drought came, there was the Bane.
What's the Bane?
Yeah, it's, something really evil and not really able to be dealt with. So, yeah, we haven't done much of anything with it. It's haunted us long before the drought came, and haunted them when they did. In fact, we think that the Bane might have helped drive the drought back out of Blindenstone.
Would that name sound or trigger anything with her?
And he goes into saying it's actually referred to as Ogremoch's Bane. Roll an intelligence check.
Would that trigger Hunter's Bane?
In what way? Can you remind me what your Hunter's Bane goes after?
Sure. It would be advantage on int if it has anything to do with fae, fiends, or undead.
Let's see. I'm trying to find the exact information as to what this is, but I am going to use my gut and say that it has something to do with either fiend or undead, given its nature.
Okay. I will roll with advantage then. $15.
Yeah, it's kind of like a vague memory of something somebody may have mentioned at one point in reference to Blindenstone. Like there's some kind of either ghost or demon that haunts an area somewhere to the southeast of Blindenstone, something that lives in the walls and corrupts things around it. But what it is exactly, you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could deal with the Medusa, probably.
Mm-hmm. No, I think we should. Some people just might be more brave than others.
And Holly nods at this. Yes, it's to be our duty. The divine light has led me here. I do not think I could turn my back on these people that they've been dealing with such a creature.
Now let's make haste.
Clutches a holy symbol
And
under
deal
her
with
chest and says something about the lines of divine light, please protect and guide us.
Now let us make haste and cleanse this city of the evil that has taken hold.
And the guard kind of looks at you and says, "So you're serious about dealing with this? Well, all right. See, if you can find out some information about the Medusa, even if you don't deal with her, we can give you 50 gold for useful information. Yeah, but if you do manage to kill her, if somehow you manage to kill her and bring back proof that she's actually dead, well, there's a diamond in it for you. One worth 1,000 gold."
I am doing this because it is my work as a man of Bahamut.
I'll do it for the diamond.
I like gold.
Good.
I'm also a knight.
I'll do it for the story.
Always like a new thing to hunt.
And it's settled.
Very well then. And he turns around and looks over at the rest of his guards and says, "Open the gate!" And they start hopping to attention and start, pushing back the barricades to let you guys pass.
I'm gonna look at Aminet and go, sorry, I kind of blacked out there. What are we doing? Last I heard was something about the diamond, and I got interested.
One track to mind.
Touching a Gorgon.
Bring the head.
We're gonna go kill something, and you're gonna get rich.
Aminet,
What?
I don't know much about Gorgons. What do they taste like?
Like stone and grit.
She kind of
I've
like
tasted
looks
that
over.
before.
I'm like, I don't know.
Well, tonight we'll find out.
I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want to eat this Gorgon in any case.
Why not?
So would Amunet, can I do like an Arcana check or something to see if she would know anything about Medusas and
Sure.
abilities that they would?
No. They're not Medusas. It's Gorgons. Her name is Medusa.
In D&D, they're called Medusa. Gorgon's another creature entirely.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well-
we've had this debate before. It's weird the way they did that.
Well then. That's a number.
22.
All right, let me pull up my Medusa information.
Medusa.
I assume that there's a stone gaze thingamajigger.
All right, and I shall take you down to Whispers, give you it so you can figure out what you want to tell the party.
I mean, I'm gonna tell everybody, but okay.
Well, you could decide. And what
Okay.
you know is, as deadly as they are ravishing, these serpent-haired creatures suffer from an immortal curse brought onto them by their vanity. They lurk in exile among ruins of their former lives, surrounded by petrified remains of past admirers and would-be heroes, aka you guys. They can be male or female, but the information you got outside the gate is this one is a woman. They typically, retain. They usually become a Medusa because they've begged a higher power, like not necessarily a god, but sometimes a malicious god, a dragon, even, or someone very powerful like an archmage, demon lords, archdevils, etc. To make them immortal and eternally young. However, after a while, their vanity just corrupts them into this form. You know that those who gaze upon a Medusa become petrified. It's not simply that the Medusa sees them. When a creature that can see a Medusa's eyes start its turn within 30 feet of the Medusa can force it to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw. So basically, if you look it in the eye, you turn to stone.
Okay, so specifically in the eye. Okay.
Yeah, if you see its eyes, you're doomed. Which is if you just looking at it, it's pretty easy to doom yourself.
Yeah. Avert gaze.
And
Check.
the only way to fix this is greater restoration or higher magic.
Cool.
You do know that a Medusa itself can be affected by the curse if it somehow sees itself within a bright reflective surface, a mirror, something very reflective, etc.
And somebody might. Okay, yeah, that's cool.
It can also make multiple attacks if it gets close enough, or it can make a ranged attacks with a longbow. So, yeah, it's dangerous.
Cool.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings and salutations, sir.
Go dog.
Yo.
DM, quick question.
Yeah,
Blindness and deafness. Do I have to look at the creature to do it, since it's a voice component?
yeah, but you have no idea of knowing if blinding it will actually stop its gaze.
Okay.
Yeah, and the spell literally says a creature you can see, so you need to look at it to be able to.
Yep.
Oh, that's some blantics. If she can hear my voice, she needs to go blind.
It
Yeah.
literally says a creature you can see.
It
Just
doesn't.
an insight. You have to.
Doesn't specify you have to look them in the eyes. You can just look at their foot or something.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to look
Exactly.
at her eyes, just look at her foot like, hey, go blind.
Yeah.
Your foot, go blind.
Look, let's just see what happens when we.
Draco, roll an intelligence check.
Yay!
Because
DM.
you're not saying this out loud, you're thinking it to yourself, which means none of the rest of your party know that you're considering doing this.
Hey, Eminette, do you have any helpful information
No more
about
helpful information
One
to give, Draco.
I'm sorry, what did you say, DM?
Nothing. Exactly
Nothing.
what I said.
Hey,
Well,
Eminette,
one-
do you,
Hey, what's up?
Oh, finally figured out what Urgamarch's Bane is. Okay.
hey, Eminette, do you know something?
I know many things, Afnar. But yes, I mainly just make sure you avert your gaze. They can petrify those that look them directly in the eyes, but you can still just stay south of the head and you should be fine. But something that is also interesting, I have a note here. The Medusa can also be affected by its curse of petrification. Say if we found a say we found a shiny surface, such as, and she goes into her bag and pulls out a mirror. One of these might be able to turn it to stone.
Good plan.
And funny thing, I have 5 of them.
Why?
Wait, 5 mirrors?
For times
What?
like this when it's good to hunt monsters. Would anybody like one?
Oh, I would love one.
I'm
Sure.
good.
5 words.
I'll take a mirror.
I didn't think you were that vain.
No, I'm not vain. It's
But
good
tell me that-
for... It's good for times like this, whenever you're trying to reflect curses back on one.
You were ready for this.
I'm always ready. She'll hand Sir Lancelot a mirror.
I have one.
Hands on a char.
Oh, sure, I'll take one.
And Kurt. I have one
Julio.
left if anybody would like one.
I'm good.
Holly?
Holly shakes her head. I am
Okay.
not going to be very useful with a mirror, I'm afraid.
Okay.
And as she does that, she kind of pulls a bit of cloth from her dress and fashions it into a blindfold for herself. I'll be all right. The divine light will guide me.
Also us.
Then let's go kill a Gorgon.
It's not
Oh,
a
Medusa.
Gorgon, it's a Medusa.
Sorry. Let's go kill a Medusa.
Alright. So,
Tell
you head through the gating areas. The gates are kind of closed behind you. And you enter into some ancient tunnels, some ancient home areas. Every step echoes against the walls beyond your circle of light, which is currently shining off of Draco's mace. The air is cold and damp, and you can hear a waterfall somewhere in the blackness, along with faint echoes of battle. Holly, who's kind of like following between you guys, kind of stops for a moment and says, "I sense something, an undead presence around here."
I sniff the air.
And a sudden scream splits the air in front of you.
Oh, hi.
And you
Guys,
hear screaming, yelling, they're coming! Everyone must hide! And then this kind of screams and uses that, which would affect everybody but Holly, I believe, because she currently can't see. She blindfolded herself.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Good.
Oh, please. You're trying to face a cleric with that?
Ooh, Sir Lancelot.
Oh, poor.
Sir Lancelot is
Lancelot.
frightened.
No, not.
And as
Huh?
is Char.
Right?
I got
Oh, no, that-
20.
That is initiative.
Oh, that's your initiative. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, he got running up
Aminette is frightened. Athnar's fine.
That's fine.
You can hear Holly shivering slightly because, while she can't see this, she heard the screaming and can kind of guess what's going on here.
Can I try to calm the person?
It's too late. We're initiative.
Oh. I gotta remember that.
You have to do it on your turn. Holly kind of raises up a hand and says, "Be calmed, ghost, be calmed!" And she will use her turn undead. By the way, your channel divinity. How many channel divinities do you get a day, Draco?
Should be only one, I imagine.
Which means that you've already used your turn. You already tried using your turn undead today.
I could be wrong. Double check that, but I think it's only one.
Well, double check real quick. I have my book open. Yeah, it's gonna switch to cleric.
Even if it says, by the way, things you can see in this thing, her particular god allows her to use it even with a blindfold on.
What level are we? 6?
I think so.
Or 5?
5.
5.
Yeah, we're 5. You get 2 at 6. So
Short or long rest. We
haven't had a short rest since that previous one, which means he doesn't have a turn undead at all.
Nope.
And it succeeded its wisdom saving throw, I believe. Hold on, let me double check that. Yes, yes, it did. Yeah. And Holly looks
Kitty.
saddened at this. Draco.
I'll step forward to do battle.
Battle.
And I draw my warhammer with both hands. And then I do divine favor.
Okay.
Oh wait, oh shit, I was at the wrong spot. And it does an extra 1d4 damage as I swing down on it with both hands.
That's concentration, and that uses an action, or bonus action. And that's a miss.
Damn.
Do you get more than one attack?
Doesn't say so, not yet.
Yeah.
Alright.
So that means it's Char's turn.
Oh wait, hold on. Your god delivers bolts of inspiration to you while you are engaged in battle. When you use the action, you can make one more weapon attack as a bonus action.
Okay.
I got War Priest.
No, you used your bonus action already to use Divine Favor. So if you didn't do Divine Favor, you could have used your bonus action to attack, but you already used your bonus action for Divine Favor, so it's Char's turn now.
It's
Well,
up
I can
now,
use I can use this feature a number of times equal to your Wisdom modifier.
You used your bonus action already. You casted Divine Favor. That's what you used for your bonus action.
I understand that, but I was just reading the whole thing to make sure.
Yeah,
it
you can
doesn't
use it
give me
every
another bonus
turn.
action or something.
Yeah. If you had a bonus action, you could have used it, but since you don't have a bonus action anymore because you used that already, you can't use it. You don't have a second attack. But anytime you still have your bonus action, you can use the second attack.
Well, I was just reading that to make sure I didn't have a second one because of the feat itself.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I was doing. I wasn't trying to go above you or anything.
Can I take my turn now?
Yes.
Just gonna first cast Shillelagh on his club, and then come running up.
Wait, what's the pink one for?
Concentration.
Ah.
So remind me, you have a concentration up.
Stunk.
The deep gnome ghost lets out a yell as you smack it with your shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Kurt.
Right. Don't want to get close to a ghost. Stand here and shoot it.
You don't want to get closer? Why?
Miss.
Everyone else is.
No, actually, that didn't miss. Hold on. Yeah, the crossbow boat kind of sails into the ghost, and just seems to disperse it a bit. Thankfully, the bolt itself falls to the ground before it can hit Char.
Damn it. And going to step back. By the
The ghost screams again. He goes, ah, they're here.
Who's here? He says
And,
confused.
plunges its hand towards Char with a miss.
This is fine.
This is fine, yes.
Don't worry, guys. It's almost my turn.
Ethner.
What does a ghost say when it's scared? Boo hoo.
Boo.
Boo.
Boo! Get off the snake!
Oh my.
The ghost doesn't seem to like it.
Yeah.
Eh.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
She's cringing herself to death.
Marionette, you are currently frightened because of how terrifying this ghost is.
She's gonna look at me like, ah! She's gonna run away.
I'm prepared for any beast monster hunt or whatever she said. Yeah,
So apparently for horrifying
Fucking-
ghosts.
completely ready, right?
Yeah.
As
So-
Char just watches Emunette run
I
off.
mean, these ghost sounds always make me think of the Ghostbuster movies, where the ghosts seem calm and placid at first, and then morph into hideous creatures.
Fucking druid shade, love it. Okay, so she's gonna activate her other bow right now, and let's see, 1d6, 3 points of damage.
And we got Sir Lancelot.
So she gonna repeat.
I get attacks. One second, I'm not.
All right.
Yeah, that bonus action, and then she can take 2 attacks.
Yeah, I was
both
thinking
at
that you
disadvantage.
didn't attack last time when you used it. I was wondering if maybe you could.
Because I used a spell, I couldn't.
Oh, that's right, because you cast light. My bad.
Need to make sure the cleric can see.
Fine.
Ah! And that's, I guess, Char takes damage from the druid shade?
Wait, why are you
Let me
able-
think.
what-
Hold on a second. Let me see who actually
Hang on,
gets hit
why-
here.
Shuttle, why are you able to fire?
What do you mean?
Yep, that was
Yeah.
Char. The
Yeah,
crossbow.
Let's see, hold my theory out.
The crossbow sailed wide and smacks right into Char's chest. You take 11 points of damage, Char.
The other one,
Ow!
I assume, misses too. I rolled a 10.
It missed, but this time the bolt just kind of lands somewhere and evaporates. There's a nice little hole in your chest now, Char, but there's no bolt. And the lightning cauterized the wound.
That's half of my bloody health!
Think twice before you throw shade.
Does she get a chance to repeat the save, or
I do.
Yeah, at the end of her turn.
Thank you, Fluffy. Yeah, so wisdom save again.
Yes. 13.
That is rude.
Yep, you're no longer frightened.
I've admitted Shuttle used trying to get Char into horse mode.
I just
Oh,
want
wow.
the puns to start again. Sorry.
carefully choosing between my weapons, I choose the halberd.
Holly carefully takes a step forward, puts her hand on Char's shoulder,
Hold up.
and says, "Don't worry, be healed."
I've been skipped.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sir Lancelot. Go for it, Sir Lancelot. I'm sorry.
I'm going to use my halberd on the ghost.
And you have advantage because Char is flanking.
Well, half of Char is.
Yeah, he doesn't get healed till his turn. Whoosh! Your halberd sails through the body of the ghost, dispersing parts of it. Whoosh! And more
And because
ectoplasm goes slaughtering places.
so if it tries to attack anyone besides me, as long as it's within close range of me, it has disadvantage.
Is that concentration?
Nope. It just lasts until the end of my next or the start of my next turn. As long as I can do damage to them, they can keep refreshing it.
Alright. Yeah, Char's looking a bit charred, but Holly reaches over and puts her hand on his shoulder and gives him 11 points of health.
Oh, so I'm back to full, am I?
Draco!
I go for another hit with my two-handed warhammer.
Fuck her up!
Smack!
And another D4 on top of that. Radiant damage,
Yep.
I think. Because it's
Ooh.
concentration.
Yep.
That's good damage.
Yep. Especially since that, so that... Yeah, that is actually very funny, I mean,
Hmm.
Not you can use your bonus action if you wanted to, Draco.
Oh,
Yeah, you can. You can attack again.
You have limited uses, remember, but it's up to you.
I think the light would be done too, by the way.
Oh, okay. So that means your attack is now at disadvantage, Draco, because the light disadvantaged. Doesn't matter.
Let me check light.
Anyway. 'Cause I thought it was
Oh, it's an hour?
Nope.
It's an
Not
hour.
disadvantage, but still,
Sorry.
that was that one anyway. Yeah. So
okay, I'm confused. Do I get advantage or disadvantage?
neither. It's a straight roll, which is still a nat 1, so it doesn't matter. Kurt.
Shit, everyone is just wailing on this thing. I guess I'll take out my Warhammer, wield it in one hand.
Wait, did you just skip me?
What? Oh, you're right. Sorry. It's Char's turn.
Sorry, I thought you were dead.
Hey, I only took half my health and got healed for half my health, so I'm perfectly fine now.
It's like
the
nothing
whole
happened.
Druid balance thing. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll just shillelagh the hell out of this ghost for being incorporeal. You made this happen.
Income portal?
Yes.
Hey.
Income portal.
Start with the nays.
The ghost screams.
Only I can do that.
Kurt.
Shield,
I am the
Warhammer.
GM. I can do everything.
This bitch is hurt.
This is a winning combination.
It's a guy. The ghost. This is a picture.
It's still a bitch.
So, as you swing your warhammer around, the ghost lets out another horrible shriek and starts screams again. They're coming! And you see it just kind of, as it's evaporating, head directly into one of the particular little hovels here and just kind of vanish completely. And Holly lets out a long sigh.
I'm gonna look at Holly and go, your job seems kind of easy.
This was just a ghost. There is apparently a Medusa around here somewhere. And with that
What's a
note,
Medusa?
we are going to take a 10-minute break.
Yay!
Yay.
Hey, Fluffy.
Yes.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
What? I'm curious, and you can tell me in whisper. What level were those skeletons last night? What level fighter? You can tell me in whisper in case anybody's watching the stream. But I have a suspicion, and I was just curious. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was a lot higher. Yep. Yeah, I was like going through the things, and I was like, y'all, they got a lot more shit that they haven't done yet. But yeah, I had a feeling it was above a certain number, and that, yep. That was a badass fight, by the way.
Yeah, they got one of them because they managed to see
Mm-hmm.
and convince them their friends to help. But yeah, those things were designed to hurt.
Yeah, they were rolling real good on their saves with the main guy too. I was real surprised.
Oh yeah.
Above 20, like across the board. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a snack real quick. I'll be right back.
I got some water.
And I am back.
Welcome back.
How you guys doing?
Doing good.
That's good.
How you doing?
Doing okay. So, you picked the Medusa.
Greetings.
Do you guys
Welcome back, I guess.
You guys remember the last time you had to fight something that turned some people into stone? Well, do ya? Hi, Lyra. Oh, and of course I had myself muted when I was asking that question, wasn't I? I was asking what you guys remember about the last time you ran into something that turned people into stone.
Oh yeah, we got a cool statue for the bar.
Yeah.
He got turned back into a person eventually.
Thanks
But,
to Shady Biz.
Yeah, you have to say we had a nice statue for the tavern.
Look, thank Shady Biz for bringing him back. Okay, I don't always do bad stuff. Sometimes I have smart.
Sometimes.
Yeah, Afnar is gonna close his eyes.
Food into faces is not fun. Now, food into mouths, that's a good one. My cat, who was comfortably sleeping on a pillow in the living room, decided to follow me back in here to see what's going on and look out the window. As it appears to be getting towards storm weather outside. Is everyone back yet, or are people still missing?
I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm here. Fluffy's here.
Tobias, are you here?
That'll be the one we're missing.
Yeah, I think we're still missing Kurt. Welcome back, Kurt.
Oh, that timing. Kurt comes back, shuttle goes.
Maybe that went home toy.
I'm back.
Yay!
Oh, I gotta go.
Yeah.
No, you're not walking away.
I heard what Rick said. I was walking back to my computer when I heard that. Like, Tack, you're it. Time to leave Tobias.
Alright.
Bad device. Bad. No.
Nope.
Anyway, bad dwarf. Bad dwarf. you saw which of the hovels that the ghost vanished as it reached the door of. What do you guys wish to do?
I will walk into the hovel, Warhammer first, to light up the place.
Alright. And you can easily see the, the remains of a skeleton lying next to a stone bed.
Huh. I kind of sigh. This poor thing.
Roll a perception check.
Ah.
And the kitten's coming.
Well, in any case, I kneel down beside it. Is there any dirt around me?
No.
Anything I can like sprinkle over it?
No.
Hmm.
Is this the body we need?
Is it?
I don't know.
Well,
That-
anyway, I kneel down and I start to pray for it, like giving it his last rites. And when I finish praying, I put my holy symbol of Bahamut on its chest to seal the prayer. Hopefully, the soul will find its way out.
What do the rest of you guys do?
Push past him, and try to find anything to loot.
Oh,
Uh,
yes,
Roll,
let's
roll a
look.
perception check.
Loot, loot.
After
Well, the
After
bugbear's
it's,
on board, so
follows
Let's see.
suit and closes because the ghost called for help, and I'm like, yeah, maybe the Medusa's coming.
So Lancelot.
Yes.
While the others are kind of like searching around the tiny little burrow hovel thing, you take notice of the position the skeleton's lying in, and notice that the hand of the skeleton is actually underneath the it's still attached to the rest of the skeleton, but it's actually underneath the stone bed. So you kind of lift up the stone bed and see a hole in the floor, and inside you see a rotted pouch.
I take it. There's no caution.
You find 6 gems and a potion of some kind.
Found things.
That
I dropped the
potion
bed.
looks interesting.
Anyone know what this is? And he kind of slashes the potion around,
Lick.
kind of like stirring it, basically.
I would imagine Amonette might give it a guess, given her alchemist background.
Yep, roll an Arcana check.
Cool.
I mean, I have cooking and brewing, so I'll.
Amonette, you immediately recognize this as a potion of invisibility.
You cut out whatever you said.
You immediately recognize this to be a potion of invisibility.
Oh. You got yourself a real nice potion there, Sir Lancelot. It'll turn whoever drinks it invisible.
Hmm.
Could be very useful.
Who wants it?
If nobody wants it,
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
I'm
Nobody
definitely interested because she
I
knows what
mean,
it is. I think everybody
think
is.
yeah.
What if I used it to make soup?
Do you just go around the Underdark and just find things and throw them in food?
Yes, exactly. That is exactly what I do.
Oh my. Okay.
I mean, I don't want it because I want to be seen.
Yes.
Fair enough.
If I'm being hit, you aren't.
more importantly, about those gems.
He kind of holds them, like, kind of look at him. Anyone know how much these are? They're shiny.
You can roll
Same
your
intel-
checks. Yeah, same way. You know, Kirk gets straight intelligence. Everyone else gets disadvantage on intelligence.
Let's see. You know, I don't. Oh, there's an 11 still, but that's the highest I think you'll ever roll.
Kirk,
I have a
you
seal.
look at them and you realize that they're nowhere near as expensive as the ones you found in that other place, but that still fetches some pretty nice some pretty nice gold if you trade them in.
Yeah, worth something. Just hold on to them and, sell them back at the store. I'm sure you'll get a fair price.
Okay. I will keep them safe.
Now, about the invisible suit.
I'm gonna vote not to let Kurt have that.
I vote yes.
I
I
vote.
vote no.
I vote no.
I'll vote no.
I will vote no as well, says Holly.
I'm amongst our enemies.
Efnor's gonna perk up. For the foreseeable future, if we're gonna go above ground, it might be handy for me to have it if people get racist with me and want to stab me.
I'm
I look
gonna
at
not.
I look at Sir Lancelot. It's like, Sir Lancelot,
Yes.
I would like one of those jewels, please.
All right. You can give him one.
What kind of jewels are they?
They're just some small reddish gems. They're not quite as nice looking as the previous ones you guys have got. The ones that were worth 250 gold.
Do they look like they could be cut from the same stone?
No, they look like they're a different kind of stone. But they're still
Okay.
kind of pretty.
What can I do a religion check to see if there's any religion that has something to do with
Sure.
gems?
Do a religious check. No, they don't speak of anything religious. It just looks like money here.
All right.
I think
We,
that's
the dwarves, rich ones would usually put those kind of things in the pummels of their weapons, Not too, worth too much to get lost in a battle, but, fancy enough to look at.
A bedazzled sword.
Yeah.
A fancy lens.
Yeah.
So where's the potion of invisibility going?
I'm okay with whoever wants it, except for Kurt.
Yeah.
Damn you.
I mean, I would just want it because I have a feeling whenever I go upstairs, some humans are gonna want to stab me. So
I think
I mean,
it
that
would
is-
be good if you need to slink away. I think it's
Yeah, that
smart.
is a fair fear.
Fair.
I'm alright with
He
that.
holds his own to Empire. Empire.
so I have the potion, just to be clear, right?
Sounds like it.
Yep.
Sounds like the drow boy has a potion of invisibility.
Good.
Don't
No.
make us regret that.
Do not use it while we're underground.
I have to check
I
how
don't.
high is my sleight of hand. No.
Oh, we'll see.
Seems like we should
If
move on.
yeah, let's move on. Can someone tie a rope around them so I know where we're going? Because I have my eyes closed.
I got this. Rope. Connect us.
So yeah, there's nothing else in that room except for the body that the ghost led you to.
Yeah, I'm connected by rope to someone.
You're connected to Lancelot.
Let's just
Oh,
connect, let's just
this
connect
is-
to a stone.
Oh, this is gonna be such a wild ride. I can feel it already. Like,
Well, you want to
Lancelot is just.
protected by rope.
Yep. True. True.
I mean, I think it's like what, 50 or 60 feet or something like that. That's max
Yeah.
length.
Yeah. True.
So we continue down the down the walkway. The way we were going.
Alright, so from this particular room, you see that to the south of you is the waterfall. Not room, it's like, different area. After looking around for a while, you notice that to the south is the, southeast is the waterfall area. A nice big pool, and it looks like there's steps going up. There's also two passageways, one to the northeast and one to the southeast, that seem to be going around. There's also two more gates, one to the west of you, and there's also a passageway leading to the southwest as well, which presumably also leads to a gate, given that it's going back to the common areas. Which direction would you like? You came from the north of here, so which direction would you like to come in to go to?
And looks at the rest of the group.
I say we go to the. Wait, which ones are there? There's south.
The body should be in the southeast of Blendenstone, unless that was the body that we just left.
You're currently in the southeast of Blendenstone. Further southeast is the waterfall from here.
We should probably grab that body for the record.
We can get on the way back, can't we?
Are we in the room with the waterfall?
Well, you're technically in the hovel. The waterfall is to the southeast, but you can see it as you're looking around the wider older residential cave.
Oh,
Does anybody got any space in their bag for remains?
How big? I don't know how big the bag of
It's
holding
a deep
is.
gnome. So the body is less than 3 feet tall, I believe.
Could I fit that in the bag of holding?
And it's bones, so you could probably fold it up.
Is there any way to confirm his identity?
You have
Let
no
me
idea
just-
what this deep gnome looked like. All you heard was a name. There's no names around here, so.
And you-
Let me just call the CSI.
Yeah,
And you didn't
Eminence
decide to ask for any identifying features.
could I
Eminence's gonna
tell-
go
Which
over to
would
the
have-
body.
Yeah, which would have, decomposed by now anyway.
Could I tell if this were a male or a female? No.
Roll a medicine check. You're not sure.
I'm just gonna grab it. She
Well,
grabs
a
the body.
female's pelvis bone are usually wider.
That's metagame knowledge out of character. He doesn't know enough about medicine to know that in character.
No, I mean that's human anatomy.
Yes, we're never mind.
I'm saying, Jesus.
I'm just saying you're breaking the character. You're breaking character. But yeah.
If you'll allow it, I'll put the. I just don't know how big the bag of holding is, so I don't know if that could fit. But if it can fit, Eminette will put the remains
say
in the
yes,
bag.
because I'm not sure how big the gag of holding is either.
I don't know either. Say a bag of holding, but with refrigeration.
If it's a bag of holding with refrigeration, then it'll definitely fit.
Sweet. She puts the remains in the bag of holding, and she'll say a little something to her mistress under her breath as she.
Alright, now that you've done that, which way would you guys like to go?
Towards the waterfall.
Alright.
All right.
Alright, towards the waterfall we go.
Heading south.
It's a good landmark.
There's a waterfall here, fed by an underground freshwater stream. And it's pouring into a 100-foot diameter, 10-foot deep pool that dominates the southeastern end of this cavern. Flanking the pool are two wide, rough-hewn stairs that climb 30 feet to an overlooking cave. Even from here, with the light on the mace, you can see that there's some sort of crystals up there, reflecting back.
How deep is this hole again?
10 feet deep pool, and the stairs go 30 feet up.
On each side of the.
Yes.
And there's a crystal on top of the staircases, or
There's
is it?
some kind of crystals reflecting off the walls up there.
Ah, okay. Have I seen these crystals before in my time in Underdark?
Roll a history check with advantage.
History check with advantage. That's a +0 on it.
Oh,
You don't think you've ever seen this before.
that's sad.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it's harmless.
I'm sure it
But-
is.
Totally harmless.
Well,
Nothing ever goes wrong with crystals.
Nope.
should we just,
Wrong game for that.
Ah! It's bleeding over. The crystals.
No, this is 1,000 years. This is 1,000 years in the past. Remember what long rest held your characters in the other game.
well, should we just get going? I mean,
No.
see
That's what
what's
we're doing.
Yeah, just see what's on top of the staircase. I mean, I'll take the left one. If you want to take the other one, go ahead.
Well, why don't we just take the same one?
Well, because if the same one can't hold us all, then it breaks.
Also, there's a risk of traps or a surprise attack, and they catch us grouping, so they can catch us all at one time. So let's just
Yeah,
take
what he
the
said.
staircase.
Sure. Whatever. Go for it.
Kurt is going to walk up the left staircase, being careful about looking where he steps on the ground.
It's going to the right.
I also go to the right.
Feel free to
Ciao.
set up your tokens to
Hmm.
this.
So yeah, aiming at Drake to the right, Kurt to the left. Oh, which one does Drake?
Holly will be following Kurt closely.
I'll go to the right, dragging Amthar behind me with the rope.
After it's like, I'll go left.
Like,
You're coming with us. Come on.
left.
Take the rear.
Okay. So you climb up the stairs. You get to the top, and you see a shallow, swiftly clicking stream that bisects this cave, which you guys are now on either side of. In fact, give me 1 second.
One.
I decided to go this way. I need
Don't
to
forget to
fix
keep your
something really
gaze
fast.
low. Everybody.
Shouldn't I keep my gaze higher?
No.
Because
Well,
I'm taller.
towards the sky.
You can't see this guy.
Yeah,
The middle
got it.
area. Oh, towards the ceiling where the sun should be,
I will look at the sun.
or
I was
towards
just gonna-
the ground.
Look at the ground. It's safer.
Yeah, Ammonets are burning our gaze.
Alright, so you just like slowly climb up there.
How long has it been since light, by the way?
It's been less than an hour. You're good.
Okay.
Right. It has water, not river. Duh. Yeah, I wish there was an easier river token for a map thing I could put up, but unfortunately, it's...
God damn it.
Alright, I missed that because I'm in the middle of something.
It's fine. I just put the text in what I said before.
Yeah, it's fine. Sir Lancelot's just searching for the sun.
That's gonna go well.
Sun. Sunny D.
I'm curious the reaction that will happen whenever he does finally get to the sun.
That's gonna be beautiful.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, that will be a fun day. Okay. So you guys finally arrive at the tops of your individual stairs, separated by the water that's cascading down into the pool below. And as you get up there, you notice that there are stone statues over on this side. They appear to be winged statues, and they're just kind of sitting over here. A shallow, swiftly flowing stream bisects this cave. Crystalline formations sprout from the floor on both sides of the stream, and rough-hewn staircases at the back of the cave climb 30 feet to a barren stone ledge with a pair of winged statues perched atop. So yeah, they're actually on top of this by the stairs.
Yeah, and Glabigal has been following Kurt
Yes,
this entire time.
You do have Gabagool on your thing too. You can always put.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to
That's okay.
pull him out.
I put him down there.
Forget I'm supposed to do that.
Yeah, because I gave you control of him.
Hey, four inside. Yeah.
In that case, I'm gonna throw one of those make big mushrooms on him.
Okay. How many? You're keeping track of how many you have, right?
I do. I am
Excellent.
keeping track.
Excellent.
I still have 12 more.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ.
I mean, it's like, hold on. You know what? Have another one.
It's gonna be huge. It's fine.
There.
Oh.
Down to 11.
He can now.
Cut.
By the way, Gabagool now has a movement speed of 5.
Yeah, but hold on. What if I gave him another one now?
Why are you making Glavigool really
Then
big right now?
Gabagool would be unable to move.
Because there's more space.
Fair enough.
If you give Gabagool another one, he won't be able to move. GM note.
So he could become a wall at some point. Good, huh?
Well, I'll walk up to the intersection of the stream and just look around.
Mm.
Alright, move your token.
As they're walking up, Aminette's gonna take on her leather armor. She's got a lot of belts that she can make into tourniquets. She's going to take one of them, fasten it around the mirror, and she's going to attach it to her chest.
I'm staying close to Jack. Go.
I'm just being pulled along.
And as a note, there's probably a good 40 feet of slack. So he doesn't have to be right next to him, but it will be fun if I have to run around something because it might wrap her.
I'll stay as far away as I can in that case. I'll just move by
Slug it
being
parade.
pulled.
Holly is oh no, Holly's following Char. Never mind. So Holly will be right behind Char. Yeah, you're Abnar. You're behind Sir Lancelot. I mean, apparently you're staying behind. You're by the other
What?
stairs.
No. Sorry, I'm doing other stuff. Sorry, my bad. I just
I
didn't
wanted
move.
to roll perception to take a look around, see if there's anything strange.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. So my Hunter's
perception,
Bane
guys.
can give me advantage on survival, so I'm looking for tracks or anything around.
Okay.
I search above. That's the wrong button.
You
Same.
perform your action.
Natural
Great.
20.
Oh!
Wow.
It doesn't look like anyone's come through here in a long while. You can't see any tracks on the ground. Doesn't mean mean that nothing is come through here. I mean, something could have been flying, something could have come through the water, but apparently nothing was moving on the ground.
And I'm just looking at the ceiling, basically, as much as I can. See if there's anything up there.
Lots of shiny crystals that they're reflecting the light that Draco is carrying around with him.
Cool. Nothing to fall on our heads that is a monster.
Definitely no piercers. You don't see any ropers.
That's
you
fair.
don't see any, anything scary like that. You don't see any cloakers. Nothing that would come down and attack you.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward at the winged statues and kind of observe them.
Alright, you got to be closer to the stairs back here. That's where the ledge is.
Why do I keep getting moved? I'm staying back till the rook gets. Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's some slack.
I got
I'm not
40
like
feet of slack.
tied to his back.
40 feet of slack, okay.
Yeah, I'm just kind of.
That makes the rope useless then, because you have to be very close to him for it to work, or else you're gonna end up dripping in the water.
I mean, as long it's a straight line, so unless he walks into the water, I shouldn't be pulled into it.
Have you ever been tied to somebody with a lot of slack in the rope?
Yeah.
I mean, I can shorten the slack to like 15 feet if you want.
I mean, I'm pulled in the direction he's going, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
So if he's going straight, there's no way I'm ending in the water.
In theory.
I like this theory.
Game theory.
Well, I'll walk closer to the statue and take a look at
The
it.
statues are up on the ledge, 30 feet above you.
I'm gonna. I guess I'm just keeping as close as I can to the absolutely lovely.
So, can I see them? Do perception?
You can
or
sort of see them, but you'd have an easier time if you started walking up the steps.
I start walking towards the steps.
Wrong side.
Oh, I thought the steps were right here.
No, there are
Two sets of steps.
There's a river in the way.
Oh, okay.
I could throw you across the river. That's where you want to be.
No, I'm good.
Glabagal can catch you.
And as soon as you get up to the steps, the statue up there moves.
I knew this was gonna happen.
That's the one on the other side.
Oh.
Friends.
So you'd be about
Doubt it.
Not friends.
Battle friends.
Battle friends, yes! Things to die, friends.
Everyone's a friend. Just depends on which one you are.
Everyone's a friend if you hit it hard enough.
Like me, damn it!
That's how I made friends.
Aggressive friendship.
Aggressive friendship.
Oof. Draco, that,
Ooh, that one.
dude.
Hirsch.
That's gotta hurt.
Don't worry, you're just right next to them.
Yeah.
This is fine.
You're literally the best target. You'll be fine.
Alright. Char, you get to go first.
Wait, what?
Forgot about that. Yeah, Char, you
I actually go first? Holy crud.
Oh shit.
Horse.
Found the horse. My horse.
Horse, it's on this side.
Holly is now riding on the back of the horse because she's essentially a
Wait, was you piggyback riding off Shah? Does that
Yeah.
that way?
No, but now that Char is bigger, she's now piggyback riding on him. So,
And-
Char, what would you like to do now?
Nay, that's all I'm gonna do. Just make a grand entrance.
And Holly is now still stuck on your back, and she was tethered to you anyway, so sort of. And so she can't do anything either. This gargoyle immediately swoops down to engage Draco in battle.
You got this.
Come at me, you demon! Your mother was a
Hamster.
weasel devil.
It looks like it misses both because of your armor class.
Yep.
Which is good for you.
I dodged one and then parried the other.
Nice. Clavigoule, you have 5 feet of movement.
What's happening up there? 5 feet.
Kurt, what are you going to do?
Yeah, you go check it out, Clavicle. I'll stay back here. Hunter's mark on the gargoyle up ahead.
Okay.
Slowly, 5 feet at a time.
Yeah. See here.
Do you wish to move?
The spot I'm standing in, I can stay there, right?
Yes, you can. You can also hide behind the rock if you want, or attempt to.
I mean, yeah, I'll take that after I take the shot. After I take the shot, I might move.
Okay.
So, let's see here.
Yep.
Hunter's mark and crossbow. Beep.
Nice.
Beep. 10 damage. And I step back here.
I don't like that laugh.
Oh no. No. You know, when I first watched those episodes, they actually gave me nightmares.
Yeah, they scared the shit out of me when I first watched them too.
Having
They're
flashbacks.
so well done. I
The
love
best
them.
villains. The best.
Yeah.
It's
The
funny,
best
you
villains.
weren't here when I threw the tavern became
No.
a weeping angel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy.
That's why Beast was in a collar of shame for so long. The cone of shame.
Code of shame.
I imagine like Quentin just like twitching PTSD.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright.
Focus, people. Sorry.
Dragging Afner behind.
It's not like this is what that's gonna happen next. It's gonna be
I
a
go ahead
Neither-
15 feet.
There should be enough slack, like just. Yeah, I'm fine.
No, I don't want to be in the front lines, jerk.
And using my halberd, I'm gonna smack it.
And you hear a
Why?
cling for the first one, when it doesn't seem to do any damage whatsoever to the tough hide of the gargoyle. The second one, on the other hand, you hear shit. You see bits of stone come drifting off of it.
And of course, I don't worry more because I don't want it to hit Draco. I want it to hit me. Well,
That's
it can try to
smart.
hit Draco. Please try to hit Draco.
Amunet.
Okay, so she's gonna move a little bit. I assume if I move over here, I do not have any sight.
Roll.
Or is it because it's up?
It's up. But also, roll an acrobatics check. You're crossing over the very taut line between Athnar and Sir Lancelot.
Oh, goody. This is gonna be a thing. Sweet.
Get tied up.
Swear to God. Acrobatics? Okay.
Go on.
Oh, God!
You get to the line, you trip, and you face plant on the ground.
Sounds like
Athnar
great
and Sir
stuff.
Lancelot, roll athletics checks.
Oh, God! I mean, well, she is big, actually. She's 6 foot tall. She's a big girl.
Yeah,
Lancelot,
but
you
I'm
stay
bigger.
in place.
This is true. You are very bigger.
Athnar, you also get pulled off your feet by this. All of a sudden, and go down.
And I'd like to think Sir Lancelot does not notice. Which may be bad
Yeah.
if he starts moving before Afnar gets up.
Oh, God.
Just start dragging him face first across.
Okay, so she's face first. She can use, I guess, half of her movement to get up then.
Yes.
And then she will, both of her bows are still active for the day. And
Yes.
so she's going to attack twice. and averting gaze. So I am gonna roll with disadvantage because that's what she's doing because she doesn't know where this fucking Medusa.
All right, that first one's a miss. Second one's a hit.
Okay. And then bonus action. She's going to cast Hex. Actually, no, she's not going to do that. She's going to take another shot as a bonus action.
Okay.
Sorry.
Pew pew pew.
And that also hits.
Wow.
Very identical roll.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that would have made that even more amazing, the exact same damage.
Athnar, you're currently face first on the ground. You have no idea what happened, but you did hear Amunet go, oops! Before you fell.
Whoopsie!
I'm gonna stand up, half my movement. Do I have any idea where an enemy is? Like, the vaguest idea?
Roll a perception check with disadvantage. Unless you have blind sense.
No.
Or tremor sense.
A bit low level.
No,
There you go.
22.
do.
Wow.
There's one in this direction. Amunet is also almost directly in front of you. And you know where Sir Lancelot is, and you can kind of figure Draco's over there too. You have no idea where anyone else is, though.
I'll aim on. I know that this guy is here, right? I'll take a shot at that with disadvantage.
Yep, disadvantage because you're blind.
Should I just make it sharpshooter?
You can't do
I
shit
mean,
while you're
already
blinded, sorry.
rolled. To be fair. Oh, wait, no, you didn't roll. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
But sharpshooter requires sight.
How do I roll a 1 on damage?
And it misses anyway.
Hot.
How?
What?
You're rolling one S10.
Yeah, yeah.
You fixed it.
One S test?
But
You're not rolling it.
regardless, it's, you missed anyway.
At least I didn't hit anyone.
What's a 1S10?
Yeah, I think you need a picture.
Yeah, I did. I fixed it, okay?
Oh, God! Jesus, I was sorry!
How you fix that problem?
So the gargoyle comes sweeping
Fucking
down,
Tobias.
hovering right over Kurt, landing on that rock, and reaches down to bite and claw at him.
No. Both are misses.
Nice. You have good AC there.
I have a thick head.
Yes, you do. Draco!
Oh, hey, it's Draco's turn.
Shut up.
It's the cleric's curse, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like
You know
90%
what?
of the clerics.
I'm a Hulk smash him.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
And then take my bonus action for another swing, and I miss. Shit!
You managed to chip off a few pieces of stone from that thing with your hit from the warhammer, but you missed with the second strike. Alright. Oops. Hold on. Okay. So, Char, as you're getting ready to move with your horse, there's a sudden shaking in the chamber, almost directly behind Athnar. I rolled, Athnar. I rolled to see which side it would, which this thing was about to show up on, so you can't say that I was trying to kill you.
Oh, good. This will be fine.
Nay?
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Oh boy.
don't worry. I have a cunning plan.
Athnar, the ground is just shaking me right directly behind you. Roll an acrobatic check. A dexterity saving throw, sorry. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
You got this.
Athna's gonna go face first into the floor again.
Why, Chris, why are you bullying me?
I just
Why you-
said I rolled
Roll.
a
Why you do
1d6.
this, Chris? Why you
You fall to the ground again. You have no idea what the hell just happened, but you feel chunks of rock landing on your back as you now lay there in the grass. Something has emerged from the floor behind you.
Yeah, I'm dead, guys. This thing is gonna kill me.
It's gonna get past me.
It already
It's
did.
already past you.
Don't did.
Not if I go back.
Yeah. People on the other. Okay. Eminette, Sir
Yep.
Lancelot, Char, and Char. All roll perception checks.
You are not quiet enough.
Eminette
Nope.
and Char, you heard the shaking, but you have no idea what the hell's going on. Sir Lancelot, you manage to glance over your shoulder, and you see the large earth elemental just arise from the ground directly behind Athar, who's now fallen to the ground on his face.
Earth elemental. It's charging time.
Alright. Now, is that everything that's going to happen before my turn?
Yes.
You got this.
Thankfully for
Nay.
Athar, the earth elemental goes after him.
Like that's gonna matter.
You're not that big. I can move you.
I'm
Also just gonna
pro.
run over this way.
Yes, actually, Sir Lancelot would have advantage on moving you since you're prone.
And the horse is going to attack.
Bap it.
Pop it.
And miss.
Yes.
Well, you know.
Nay! Nay!
Gotta keep up with the theme of always
I was gonna
missing.
say, yeah, the horse has not yet hit something as far as I can tell.
It pats the horse on the back and says, "Nice try." And
Yet two
let's
people
see.
have ridden it.
Hey, I'm good transport, okay?
Hey, you do you. You do you.
I may not be good at fighting, but I can transport things quite easily.
Well, that good horse.
And she will cast spiritual weapon, and out from nowhere there's this huge spear of light that disappears directly behind the gargoyle. Even though she is blinded, apparently, again, the divine light is assisting with all this, and giving her things.
Divine light.
Well, she is a high priestess, so. Hold on.
Hey, I mean, drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. They give you precious powers.
Okay, so there's a spear of light back there. Oh, that does not look good. Let's see if this one looks better. There we go. And she will attack with it. Which unfortunately misses. And this gargoyle, which has to fight Sir Lancelot, hops over a bit, bites, claw.
Those both hit.
So it just kind of goes chomp and sinks its teeth directly into your shoulder as its claw comes around and slashes you across the chest.
Neat. You're done. Just stares at him.
It is. Topical.
Yay!
What? Are you okay?
Yeah, acid damage.
And you hear the gargoyle screeching at this. Whoops.
Wow. Gargoyle got within melee
that
range.
was there we go. Yes, the acid starts sizzling across its skin as it screeches. Kurt.
Alright, so it could reach me, so I can reach it.
Yes.
Shield and Warhammer. It's hurt, so
Yes,
that's
it
also
is. Ooh, nice.
plus a Hunter's Mark. Ignore second class Slayer.
Yeah.
And then another attack.
Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to calculate that.
19.
No, it's not because they're resistant. That's why I was trying to calculate. All right, second attack.
Second attack.
Ooh, that one hits too.
And Hunter's Mark.
All right, so you just take your warhammer, swing it around a couple times, and see the chips of dust fly off this gargoyle. Some of it landing in the glabagool starts dissolving it slowly.
I'm gonna turn you into mineral salt.
Sir Lancelot, what would you like to do? You've got two problems. You saw the Earth Elemental appear directly behind Athnar, rising up from the ground. Athnar's currently on the ground. He is very squishy. It's unlikely that he would survive an attack by that Earth Elemental. But you still have a rope attached to him.
I turn to Draco. You good?
What?
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Go.
I'm gonna just run up to this thing.
Gargoyle
It does get attack
opportunity, and we'll try biting you again.
Can I try
I'll
to
take that.
Manages to bite your shoulder once more as you run away.
I'll take it. That don't matter to me. And I'm going to bap this thing. And now,
Damn,
it
that
has,
was good.
Smack.
and now it has disadvantage on anything that's not me as long as I'm within 5 feet of it.
Sweet.
And everyone does not.
Yeah, I already took that symbol off.
So the good news is it'll cancel out an disadvantage if you're still prone.
Amunet.
Okay, so we've established that Athnar is close enough that if he was to step back, he would get an attack of opportunity, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I'm fine.
No. I had a plan. I'm scratching that one off the list. We're going to plan B. She's gonna look at Earth Elemental, cast Hexx.
All right.
3 points of necrotic damage. And then she is going to take 2 more.
Isn't that 3 points every time you damage it?
No. This is big at the top of my turn. They
Okay.
take damage. And then 2 attacks. Still averted gaze.
Okay.
Well, is this different than normal hex?
And both of those miss.
What do you mean?
Oh, I was just reading the thing.
I copied it from. I mean, I just added the spell.
Because I seem to recall that Hex only works when you hit it. It's kind of like Hunter's Mark, except it's for
It deals
warriors.
extra
Yeah.
1d6 to damage whenever you hit the target of an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Or Blood Hunters, because Blood Hunters also use the Warlock.
Oh, no, then I can't hex. So, bonus action, she'll hit it. Since she didn't cast hex.
I mean, you can cast Hex as a bonus action, right?
But if they're
It's-
saying I have to hit it.
You have to hit it in
No.
order to cause damage. That's what the Hex is.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said it functions
Sorry.
like Hunter's Mark, except that it's for a Warlock or Blood Hunter class.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, basically whenever you hit, you're going to do an extra 1d6 damage,
Yeah.
basically.
if necrotic
Okay,
damage.
well-
Plus, you can give it disadvantage on a stat check.
Yeah, so, I don't know. I imagine that it has probably has a shit ton of strength. And, yeah, let's do disadvantage on strength.
Okay.
And then she's going to use the rest of her movement to step right here.
And Hex is concentration, isn't it?
Yes.
You got this.
Okay. Wrote down a note for myself about that. But both of those were misses.
Mhm.
Athnar!
I'm
Still
gonna.
You still have no
I'm
idea
gonna-
what the hell's going on out there, but you know that something
Yeah,
nasty is behind you.
I'm like, fuck it. If it's next to me, I'm gonna open my eyes.
Okay.
Because, like, I mean, no thank you.
And you see a looming earth elemental hovering above you.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my action to disengage, and I'm gonna run over here.
Alright.
And I'm gonna bonus action healing words the bugbear.
Sir Lancelot, who's been carrying
Sir
you around.
Lancelot.
Oh, that doesn't even
Cause-
remember his rope holder's name.
Look,
So-
I think he threw me on the ground. He doesn't deserve to be remembered.
So, who among you remembers the movie Galaxy Quest?
The what?
Remembers my movie what?
What?
Galaxy Quest.
No idea what that is.
Holy
even.
shit, that rings a bell.
You have to watch it because you basically think you'll see an earth elemental in it. Basically, is what it comes down to. So the earth elemental looms above Sir Lancelot, who is used to looming above other things, and seems to be gazing down at him, and raises up its large arms to
Something
slam
smaller.
down at him. Slam, slam.
Holy crap.
This is fine.
I would have survived that, Grizz.
That's, by the way, that 7 was 2 natural ones. That's the lowest it can do.
I'm fine.
You're telling Akbar that though.
I got this.
I mean, I have about the same health as Lancelot. Don't
Perfectly
worry, I'll keep healing you.
use that blood. Fine. Don't worry.
So the gargoyle is going after the horse.
Me!
Well, thankfully that wasn't a crit.
It rings down and bites you for 5 points of damage. Something
Five's
chew
not
on
that
your,
much.
on your muscular horse form. Draco!
Hold on, I need to check out a spell.
I'm fine. I should probably heal Lancelot though, if it does 21 damage a hit.
Yep. Then it can do 2 hits. It can do a total of 42 damage per round.
Don't worry, I have
Ah.
21 HP left.
I mean,
Don't worry.
I can healing word
Downs
you.
you, and then it's an instant it's an instant death saving throw fail if it hits you and you're down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And if it gets
And then it's
critical,
gonna
it's
come
2.
Well, technically, if I make penalty, it's an auto crit at 5 feet.
don't worry. If you go down, I'll just heal you every turn with a bonus action.
It's fine.
Okay, so with one hand, I place upon the gargoyle, and I do inflict wounds at level 3.
Oh!
Shouldn't you go stand next to it though? In that
He
case.
is next to it.
He's
I
there.
He's technically next to it, so he's fine.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna grab its toes.
Ah,
That's
bad
it.
rolls.
Those 15.
That's a hit.
Yep, that is definitely a hit.
Ooh, it's at 19 though.
The
And
gargoyle
then-
screeches, and you see dust just sifting down off its body. It seems to be doing a lot of effective damage that way.
And then
Oh,
with
you have another move? What else are you gonna do?
with my bonus action, I cast Aid.
Okay.
Um,
it's you can't do that. It's one action, not a bonus action.
Oh, it is?
It says one
Yeah.
action, not bonus action. That's why healing word is so effective for clerics and bards
I
to
thought
have.
it was a bonus action.
Because
My
it's a bonus
bad.
action to cast it.
Also, you can't cast 2 spells per on a turn
Yeah.
unless
There-
it's
there's
a
feat-
cantrip.
There's a feat for it, but yeah, you don't
Yeah.
have that.
Unless it's a cantrip with bonus action.
Sure.
Hold on. I'm not done. I can still attack my bonus action.
Does it specify that you can does it specify that you have to have attacked first before you can use that bonus action to attack again? Or
No.
does it say you can attack anytime with your bonus action?
When you
That
use
feat.
the action,
Post the text of it, please.
There you go.
Oh, weapon attack.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have to. You
when
have to.
you-
Sorry, you have to use an attack action. You can. You didn't use the attack action. You used a spell. So
Well,
you
it's an
can't.
attack spell. Wouldn't that be the same thing?
No.
No.
The attack action is with a weapon specifically. That's a spellcasting action.
Okay, well then, I will cast magic weapon then.
Can't. Unless
Yeah,
it's a bonus
I
action.
forgot. Sorry.
It's a cantrip. That's not a cantrip. It's level 2. So
Do you have a cantrip that's a bonus action? Then you can do it, I think.
They don't exist, except for like
clerics.
continual like dancing lights. You can move as a bonus action, but it's still an action.
Yeah, and you can use if you already cast your spiritual weapon, you can use it as a bonus action.
Or if you're a
to
Great
attack with
Domain
it.
Cleric with
Then,
Spirit
well,
Iron.
yeah,
Sure.
never mind.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Nay.
Nay!
Hey, you get something!
Yay! From nay to yay.
Smack you in the hoof.
Oh, finally. You just hear cheering nays. I just finally hit something.
Holly would smile at you if she could see. Well, she does smile anyway, even though she can't see it. And she uses her spiritual weapon to attack with. And you just see the spear just kind of digging into the body of the gargoyle as it screeches from the force damage.
Just die already.
I know, right?
Around and goes for Draco. Bites. Claw. Kind of bites him up near the throat and then claws him down the chest.
He's fine.
Well, he's probably more fine than you are.
What's Draco's AC?
It's 18. Glabagool!
Oh.
So yeah, Draco, you just took 13 points of damage.
Oh, I did?
Yes, that's what we just said. It's
Oh, I thought it was
attack.
just somebody else. My fault.
Nope, Draco.
Glabagool is going to attack.
Just kill it already.
Yep.
Acid damage.
Glabagool reaches its pseudopod over, smacks it, and pulls whatever is left of the gargoyle into itself to start dissolving.
Oh, yay.
Yay, and then it's
I
going
mean,
to use its movement
Hey.
to go 5 feet this way.
Kurt.
I'll use my bonus action to switch the Hunter's Mark to this guy.
Okay.
Because I'm still concentrating on the spell.
Yep.
And then I'll... I think that's 5. Alright. Regards in rules of jumping.
The stream is kind of wide. However, you notice that it's not very deep. You could probably wait it since it's not fast moving. But of course, it's not
Okay.
movement speed. It's rough terrain,
Okay, half my movement speed.
and you're gonna get caught with it.
I mean, okay, then I don't want to do it. I don't want to have
Glabagool
what choose.
really can't deal with it. However,
Don't you
Char would be able to get over that no problem because Char's currently a horse.
Doesn't oozes float?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is he wouldn't be able to move. He would get onto that and start floating down there. He wouldn't really have the ability to swim.
Oh,
Oozes can't swim.
Certain ones
They don't
can.
have hands.
Like a gray ooze can swim. A cube really can't.
He has his dreams of becoming a professional swimmer.
yeah. I'm just gonna shoot him.
All right.
Miss, I assume.
Yep. And you basically look. You aim at the elemental with your hand crossbow and you shoot, but the bolt just kind of bounces off its very thick hide. Sir Lancelot.
Well, you see, bonus action. I would like to second win. Oh!
That's a good one.
That's-
Holy shit.
Holy hell.
Max.
Nice.
Damn.
And I would like to hit this thing with the halberd a few more times.
Okay.
Oh!
Ooh.
Nice!
Is it still standing?
Oh yeah. This thing's got a
Then
lot
I'm
of
going to
HP.
second wind.
You mean
Action surge.
action surge?
Action surge, yeah. I marked I accidentally marked action surge off instead of second wind and reversed it. It's fine. So I'm gonna bap it again. That's this,
Miss.
and that's a. I think I hit.
Yeah, that next second one hits.
I'm just keeping the mark up, so if anybody gets near enough to it for a hit, it
Amunet.
has disadvantage.
Being frustrated with not being able to hit, like she's just going to look up slowly and just stay focused on the earth elemental, and she's going to take 3 attack.
Ow.
That last one finally hits. You see
Okay,
the
and
bolt
then-
just penetrate. Let's see. Hold on. 1 second.
She'll do
Yeah,
hex
you see
damage
the-
then, and since it hits.
You see the bolt just pass through, and you hear it scream wildly as the lightning strikes into it.
And 6 points in necrotic hex.
Ooh.
Nice hex.
Yeah, that was good. And she'll yell over here, just so everybody knows what's going on. We have other
Ethnar.
elemental.
I'm just gonna whisper some words of shadow onto my arrow, and I'm gonna sharpshooter at the giant stone thing. And I got sneak attack because the bugbear's next to it. So hopefully this hits. Oh,
Yes.
that misses. And bonus action healing word. You can do this. Just 6.
Who's that healing word on? Is that on
Lancelot,
Okay, so it's,
the one getting hit.
yep, Lancelot, you just healed 6 more hit points.
Yay!
And that's good as the Earth Elemental continues to loom over you and goes slam, slam.
This is fine.
Holy crap.
This is my element.
Draco.
I look over at Sir Lancelot and think, man, he's in a rocky situation.
Hmm.
Uh,
Don't you mean he's between a stone and a hard place?
did that wrong. And
Quite literally, actually.
Yes.
it's fine.
Nay.
Mm,
So what do you wish to do, Draco?
I cast Divine Favor. And then I go Kersmack
Okay.
with 2 hands.
Okay, that's a hit.
And I
Only
can't use War
1d4.
Priest.
Roll a 1d4 for your radiant damage.
Alright,
Nice.
Nice.
and I can't use War Priest.
Correct, you just use your bonus action for divine favor.
Okay.
So Char, what would you like to do? That stream is only 3 feet deep, and your warhorse form it does not impede you at all. It's just like walking along the road.
Well, Char's gonna go here and just nudge Cuddle's little mane, making, like, moving his head as if, like, get on.
All right.
And I'll get across the water on my next turn, so
All right.
that's it.
Yeah, Holly's gonna patch you on there, and she is going to concentrate for a moment. Oh wait, no, not concentration. She's just gonna use perception check. What am I doing? Perception. Yeah, she thinks and starts shaking her head. She can't figure out where exactly the earth elemental is in order to send her spiritual weapon. So she's just gonna bonus action move her spiritual weapon close to her. Gargoyle. The gargoyle will strike out at Draco. So Draco, you take 7 points of damage as the thing reaches over and bites you on the arm.
I give a little boop on the forehead. No biting.
Clavicle.
Drop head.
Glabagool. Question: does these like raised areas over here, do they connect over the water?
Yeah, there's a ledge up there. It goes to the next chamber.
Glabagool is going to use his action to dash 5, 10.
Watch him go!
Just sliding forward.
As far as you know, it goes to the next chamber. Kurt.
Did the horse just walk up to me and look down upon me like if I needed help?
You.
And
Looks as if
made
he's
and nudged you.
Yep. And is kneeling down enough so that you can climb on next to Holly.
I do not need help from no horse, and I dash. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
You have a movement speed of 50 normally.
No, but I dashed.
Remember,
So 25.
The water is half. So you can only move half, which means you
Yes.
can only move...
So if I
half
start
that.
here, each 5 feet is going to cost me 10 feet.
Exactly.
This is 10 feet,
Yep.
20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet,
Okay,
50 feet.
there we go.
I did the math.
Okay, cool. No, I was I thought you were saying something else.
Math.
Just love it.
You get
Math.
a gold star for math.
Yes.
I was told.
And
Which means
Love
that you
it,
can...
love it,
yeah.
love it.
There you go.
it means that I have a bonus action, which I will use for nothing but just look back at the horse like, I do not need you.
He's an independent dwarf who don't need no horse.
Yes. I used my own stubby little legs to get over.
Lancelot!
No, I'm just gonna keep smacking at it because that's all I can do.
Ooh.
Smack, miss. Smack, hit. I love that. Like, you rolled 2 all 20s in a row. Previously a natural 1. It was awesome. Kicked up Pixie's Amunet! Up here, too, Bergen. The thing is still looming over Sir Lancelot.
Okay. I'm going to take 2 shots. Just what's she's not doing well
So
today.
you see the arrow just piercing right into its flesh, and then you hear another scream as the lightning pulses through it.
And then she's gonna go ahead and, as her bonus, she'll take the extra attack and then do hex.
All right. No, you had hex for the first one that hit, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hex damage.
Oh, you had someone rolled your hex
Hits every
damage.
time.
2 attacks that hit.
3.
You seem to be
Did she
causing
turn
massive...
into a vampire?
You seem to be causing massive damage to this thing. Something
So
you're
that-
doing
Would
is very
she-
effective.
Is she smart? I think she's smart enough to know that. This is not Phaedra.
Roll
She's
an
gonna call out.
intelligence check.
Oh god!
This is not negative on Phaedra.
This is not good one! This is new territory. Sorry, 1 second.
Your
Uncharted
territory.
lands.
But yeah.
You think that it's probably the lightning that's causing the damage to this thing for some reason, which is weird. It's counterintuitive. Earth elementals wouldn't it be grounded, but for some reason it's vulnerable to the lightning.
Lightning is useful. She'll call out.
This does not make sense in my Pokemon.
Yeah, technically,
Nay.
technically it's the thunder, but you know, for flavor reasons, I'm letting it also be the lightning.
And that's me turn.
It's gonna have a shake
Ether.
rug so I can get some static electricity going.
Just start rubbing on the bugbear. Oh god.
Sharpshooter, sneak attack.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Those double ones on the sneak attack. Ooh.
But still.
Wait,
Thank
can I
God.
use Psychic Blades after I know it hits?
Nope. You had to call it beforehand.
I'm checking.
It might be in the rules, it says.
When you hit a
hit
creature,
crit-
But-
you
Oh,
Ah!
no, you spent the
afterwards.
information. Never mind. You can do it afterwards. So go for it.
Yes. So
Do it.
wait, is that double dice then?
Yeah, would that be double dice?
I think so.
2d6, yeah.
So that's 46.
oh my god.
Do the damage. Do the
It's-
damage.
It's psychic damage if that happens.
Yep.
Nice.
That's a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
And bonus action heal.
Please.
Someone take the flex tape out.
The healing, for Lancelot
Yeah, you know, he needs to stay at 20.
for 6 health,
I'm at 22.
which will help because it immediately goes slam.
Miss! Hit!
Ooh.
It
It did double the healing.
Huzzah!
It's down to 10 hit points. Draco.
Buddy.
I do double attack.
Oh, nice.
Oh, damn.
Boink, boink.
Don't forget your divine favor.
No, that was it. He uses.
No, he has
you
a
divine
concentration.
favor.
Oh yeah,
Concentration.
concentration. Yeah, and that's twice.
Yep, roll divine favor.
No, divine favor only counts for 1 hit.
Yep, 1d. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, so roll your divine favor. It's 2. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, the gargoyle is looking very rough, but it is still standing.
Wow, you die.
Yeah, we asked the same question on the other side.
Sure.
Okay, hang on. So how long is this?
You,
To be
you
fair,
see
I think
very
there's-
smug dwarf.
Yeah, you have full movement because you're a horse at the moment.
So first off,
Mm.
line up.
Oh,
Charge!
nice.
I would like to mention,
And I'm going to need to roll an athletics
I was
check.
thinking the same
for-
thing about me.
Let's see, an athletics check for her to see if she stays up. Nope. Holly fell off.
Oh, no.
Holly goes down the river.
I wanted that to hit because I haven't been able to do trampoline charge yet.
Ouch! You hear Holly call out from over there. And yeah, the
Ah.
and Holly calls, "I'm fine. It's okay."
My horse has returned.
And left this passage back behind it.
Thankfully for her, as she's sitting down there, she figures out where exactly the earth elemental is. And sends
I
her
wonder how
spiritual
she
weapon
figured
over
that
there.
out.
Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything to the earth elemental. The gargoyle seems to grin wildly as it attacks Draco. It doesn't do any damage to him. Glabagool!
All right. Here we go. Glabagool is going to carefully put a third of his body out on the water.
And remember, he's back. He can't really move in the water because 5 movement speed,
Mm.
movement speed halved, no movement speed.
Mhm. And he's going to use his action to use his pseudopods to grab hold of the edge of the water side.
How far can the pseudopods reach?
5 feet. So 5 feet to each
Okay.
side of him. He's grabbing a hold of, the ground, kind of.
Okay. Kurt,
Advantage.
you are
Yes, no?
flanking.
Yes, yes. And and it's hurt, right?
Yeah, it's hurt.
I hope so.
She goes, no, actually, it's fine. Like, oh.
It's been doing nothing to it.
Smack.
And Hunter's mark upon that. And then another one.
And that misses.
Damn it!
Like your warhammer back around again after smacking it in the back and just causing dust to sift down from it. You try it again, but this time it doesn't quite land.
Don't worry, I'm here.
So Lancelot, you have advantage on this attack.
Ah!
And you miss both times. You like go
Are you
swing,
kidding me,
swing, and it goes
Lancelot?
woof,
Hmm.
woof in the
I know
air.
what to do. I'm gonna climb on top of Char.
Nay, you're messing up with
Because
our plans.
it's fine. He doesn't know.
Well, I
Because-
hope he...
Amunet.
It only takes 5 feet of movement to get up there.
Yeah. Pop up. And another one.
1 second.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Don't forget about
third
your
one.
hex.
Yeah, I got another one. God, she's not doing well today.
Yeah, that's why I was asking you to roll hex. You didn't need to roll the rest of those.
Oh.
As you strike it with your lightning hand crossbow and it screeches from the electrical discharge that seems to be making it vibrate more and more, you add insult to injury with your hex, and you suddenly see it freeze up, and it begins to fall apart in front of you. The stones just falling and collapsing around itself. And in the middle of it, a strange little gem drops out of it as the rest of it just turns into dust and little stones that are impossible to tell from what was once a being.
Shiny.
Yep. So, Amunet, you still have 2 more attacks because those other 2 didn't count.
Oh. Well, I mean, okay, if you let me roll them again, because those were shit. Oh.
Yeah. That's why I was like saying, it's like as soon as the first wait, don't stack your attacks. Okay.
Sorry.
So you basically turn around and immediately fire your next bolt right at the gargoyle, and it just freezes up and collapses into dust as well. Amunet for the win.
I put my hands up, I was like, Amunet, that was my kill!
And as
She
as the
just
final
shrugs.
as the final enemy's gone, Char's just gonna start walking back.
I get off.
Eminette's going off
Oh.
to... She's going to the gem.
Alright.
I love how Draco was just fighting on his own and Gargle over there.
Yeah, she just like turns from facing and just over the shoulder just bops it.
Yeah, steals the kill.
Just steals the kill.
Kill Steve.
I jog over to Sir Lancelot, seeing the beating he just took, and I put a cure wounds on him. Level 3.
That's good.
Efnor is gonna cut
Wow.
himself loose because this
shit.
isn't effective.
Wow, that was really good. Holy crap.
33 out of 49. From 10.
Eminette will bend down and using like her crossbow, she'll just like kind of just start like pushing out the rubble and find what she saw fall out.
It's some sort of interesting interesting gem of some kind, although it's hard to tell exactly what it is by glancing at it like this. So you can roll an Arcana check.
She will do that. 21.
You gaze at it for a while, and suddenly it comes to you. This is an elemental gem. A earth elemental gem. It's yellow in color as you're getting the dust off of it. It looks like a diamond.
Fascinating. Look at this.
Yeah. Yellow.
Apparently. Earth elemental. I would imagine you might be able to summon one using this.
What?
Nay?
After we just took the time to kill one, you want to bring it back?
Well,
Speaking of which, I'm just gonna start collecting stones from the stone elemental.
And
I
you know,
don't.
as you hold the stone in your hand, you also have this feeling that this stone is also the reason why your lightning was effective against it. Something about your lightning strikes kept disrupting the stone and causing it to cause more damage to the to the earth elemental.
What are you doing?
This could be why my attacks are so strong. I would have to get it identified, I would imagine, to figure out more, but
Yes.
this is a good find. And she'll put it in her bag.
I could stare
Hey.
at it, but I don't think that would work.
Now calm down, Char. I'm not taking it from me, I'm just simply putting it in my bag. I heard that.
Hey.
So,
That's right.
so Kurt, you can also mark down pieces of an earth elemental.
I'm gonna grind these ones down. It's good to have minerals in your meals.
He's not wrong.
I passed her.
And say specify it with from Blindenstone, if you will, in your inventory.
Absolutely, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, I pat Lancelot on the shoulder, and say, "There, you're all healed up."
Thank you.
What is it, kitty? What? I'm playing a game right now. You can't sit there. You can't sit there. I don't care if you head boot me. No. No.
Cat does not care.
Yep.
Cactus wants
Fucks
cuddles.
given 0.
Come here. Here's your. I got you.
I've had both my cats cuddling with me at different times during this. Both of them have gone away and gone back to wherever they're sleeping.
Come on, lay down. Right here. Right there. It's fine. I got you. Lay down. Lay down.
You're right after.
So, what do you guys wish to do?
There are stairs.
Could probably go see what's in the next chamber.
Alright.
I'll take point.
Char just nudges Holly. Just to try and get her to hop on. There we go.
No, don't push against the picture. Ugh. No. 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 You gonna be a piss? Go lay down. Alright, you stay right there.
Lancelot, I undid the rope because it wasn't working. It's just gonna get in the way.
It wasn't working.
Just keep your eyes down.
I tell the rope to coil itself and kind of on around my backpack.
Your splash, splash, splash as the earth begins making its way back across the water.
You don't need
What are you
no
looking at?
I guess I will take lead up this set of staircase.
Manette will watch the back again. She'll follow up.
Alright.
I guess so.
Adverting gaze.
So who's
Yep,
going
horses.
up first?
Staring at the ceiling, I go up.
Are the rest of you staying back there, or it just Lancelot and Kurt going up, or what?
I'll stay back here.
Tell you what, Gabagool, tell me what's up there.
He has blind sense.
I'll wait till he's up there and gives the all clear.
Actually, Glabagul has eyes, remember?
Ah, shit. Babagool, close your eyes and use your blind sense.
I don't know how to close them. Do I just look behind myself?
Alright, you know what? Get back here. Get back here. If you turn to stone, you'll just be in the way.
So, who's going up there? Lancelot and Kurt?
Yeah, and I am going to put a left hand over my eyes and kind of peek through towards, like,
Okay.
I can only see the
And
lower
Draco.
part of the room.
Got it. Draco, you're going all the way up?
Huh?
Are you going all the way up the stairs, or are you staying back here with Athenar and Amunet and Holly and Char?
Oh,
Up to you.
I guess I'll stay back with them because
Okay.
they're two squishy characters and they need some muscle.
Got it.
Amonette's keeping Sir Lancelot. Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
Alright, so you two head up the stairs.
Babagool is following me, by the way.
Yeah, Glabagul is following slowly. You head up the stairs, and you realize that there really isn't much up here except for that ledge and the water going up into the walls, like, you know, as if you're in Minecraft. You both kind of look around, and, you know, for a moment, roll perception checks, actually.
Oh. There we go.
on Lancellor. Perfect. Let's see.
You roll first. Alright.
Double 13s.
Could
Correct.
Glabagool roll a wisdom?
No, Glabagul's still on the stairs. He hasn't made it up yet.
Oh no.
So yeah, you look around. You don't really see anything except that, Kurt, as you look into the water area, you see that there's some kind of statue just kind of standing there behind the water as it's going up towards the ceiling with no
Right.
other stairs or anything like that up there.
We were fooled by statues before, so if it's a statue, I'm going to open my eyes. I'm going to shoot it.
Okay.
I'll scream to, like, wait, so Sir Lancelot and I are in the same room.
Yeah, you're just up on the ledge. There, you get the water still between you, but you know you can still see. You look around, you see each other easily.
I'll tell Sir Lancelot, there's something in the waterfall. I don't say specifically statue. I say there's something, and then I shoot it.
I will shoot as well. Because crossbow.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, the crossbow, you know, strikes against the statue in the water, and lots of water cascades off of it, and you see chips of dust just floating down into the stream, and you see this, like, you know, lots of dark mist kind of dispersing down as it flows downward.
I can tell right now the people that are not in this are panicking.
Yes, they are. Hold on. Both of us just roll Constitution saving throw. Just. No.
What would you guys like to do?
What did we
You
shoot?
wanna go up and poke it, or should I?
Can I
Come on, hurry up.
can I reach it if I like my bugbear arms?
Yeah, the water kind of narrows up there as it goes in. It's just like, you know, in a 10-foot square as the water goes up into the ceiling.
I poke it with my lance.
Roll an attack.
From 15 feet away.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to do anything. You just kind of, like, you know, splash some water around as it cascades over this statue.
All right. I'll go up and have a closer look. And I walk up to the statue that we have poked and shot at. And I'm gonna say this now. Like, I am walking up to the statue, keeping my eyes on the lower half of the statue.
Same. I'm looking at the lower half. Oh.
After just ran up.
Yeah, that's right. So what are you doing again?
I'm walking up to the statue, looking at the lower half of the statue, and just getting up so I can get right next to it.
Okay.
Gabagool,
You
you're probably up there,
oops.
listen.
Cross the
Yeah.
All right, so you run up the steps, and you kind of hear splashing noises and all sorts of other stuff. Gabagool is still slowly making its way up the steps. They can't really get up them; they're kind of rough terrain.
What's going on?
So, Kurt,
There's
what are you
nothing.
doing? You're just you're poking at it. Is that what you're doing?
I'm rubbing it.
And it feels smooth because of the waterfall.
Alright, with my stone masonry. With the stone cunning of a dwarf. Can I tell if this is a natural statue or if this is an odd one?
Let's see. That would
Should I
be a
make
history check with advantage.
History check with advantage. That's fun. That's fun.
You look at it, and either it is extremely well made, or this could be a victim of the Medusa.
What creature is it?
It kind of looks humanoid, kind of like a drow. You think, looking up at it.
Kind of like a drow. What is it wearing? Does it have anything on it?
From the looks of things, it looks like it, was wearing some kind of vest and pants, but it's all made out of stone.
Not armor, though.
It's hard to tell. Maybe that vest could have been armor once upon a time.
Alright. Is there anything else, now that I'm up at this point, that I could possibly find? Perhaps on the floor around the statue?
Perception check.
Oof.
You see nothing. You just saw that statue in the final waterfall up here.
Right. Tell the others to come up here.
Okay. I'm gonna shut down.
Alright, we're all going back to the main room.
Alright.
Shit!
It's fine.
We're all
Give it
stoned.
back.
There's a statue.
Oh, good. Glad.
I poked it and shot
I
it.
Hey.
rubbed it.
You poked it. Did
Mhm.
anything happen?
My lance pierced it a little bit.
The nay is very funny.
I rubbed the stone and it's either very good craftsmanship or it's
Nay?
a pizza made.
Mm.
Oh, it also looks like Afnar.
Yeah, that was the best bit. I got a little bit sentimental.
Nay, nay, nay.
But no sign of the Medusa, just a statue.
Well, technically, this stone statue is kind of a sign of the Medusa.
Well,
May.
yes, but it's not up there.
I didn't see any footsteps, if that's what you're asking for. Or, Medusa droppings.
Did I see like cave entrances up here that are like hidden maybe up behind the waterfall?
Roll a perception check. Or actually, no, investigation check for that.
Oh, good. I'm even better at that. Because it's the same. Oh, hi.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my god.
Sir Lancelot, you search the area thoroughly. You check behind the statue, you check around the statue, you check all through the water, you stomp around, you press on the wall like you would an old school Doom when you go around and click everything. And nothing. There are no secret entrances anywhere.
I even lift up the statue and look underneath it.
Roll an athletics check.
Please succeed.
I'm gonna have to back
Please
up.
don't drop it.
Oh!
Oh, thank God.
Grab hold of the statue and manage to lift it over your head, and nothing under that. As the water pools around it and disperses. And
Kurt is just toss it, toss it, toss it.
I'm gonna have to back out. My legs and back are starting to hurt.
Okay.
Afner's
Blast
gonna
will
open
level
it.
up on me right now.
Just so you know, I'm actually going to be out of town in 2 weeks, so there'll be no game for about a month.
Aww.
Oh shit! I better stay in then.
Sorry, I didn't originally meant to put that in the beginning of the stream, but
I'm gonna kind of walk to the stairs and holding the statue. Found it. Nothing else though.
Well, then I start to walk up the steps.
Alfor is gonna walk down the steps. And he's gonna poke his... There's a waterfall over here, right?
yeah,
yeah.
waterfall going up, and then there's the final waterfall up top, which is kind of like Minecraft, where it's like, vanishing into the ceiling.
I'm gonna put my head through the waterfall.
Alright, well, let's do some saving throw, Athnar.
Oh,
Fuck. Fuck. Oh, fuck.
You bunk your head hard against the rock wall
Oh.
back there.
Okay. If it's only that.
You take 6 points of damage from how hard you...
Jesus.
Kurt is laughing his ass off.
Chris, you,
The horse is
you had
laughing
me
as
there.
well.
You had me there for a second.
Blood,
God.
blood trickles
Do it
into the
again.
water.
There's nothing behind there, right?
Yeah,
that I
I
could
know.
see.
Yeah, you saw nothing but stars as you bonked your head. I'm not sure what stars look like, so to you it's just like cave fungus lights just flashing in your head as blood trickles down,
All right.
darkening
So-
your white hair.
So going to the waterfall was totally unnecessary. A very stupid idea. Whoever came up with that idea is an idiot.
Just sitting there holding the statue like, what?
So, is there a potential, like, up on the next level, there's another fall of waterfall that we could check behind? Like, is this a 2-tier, like, waterfall? I thought you were saying
It's a
that.
3-tier waterfall, and Sir Lancelot already checked behind the third
Oh,
one.
okay.
This is the second one. Athnar just checked behind that with his head.
Where's the first one?
You haven't checked behind that one, no.
Is this the
Let's-
first one right here?
No, that's the second one.
Which is the first one then?
This
The
one?
one,
First
down,
one's down
the
here.
one down below, where you can't. It's not on this map. This is the battle map.
Past the first, or go back down the north stairs. I'm just gonna be carrying the statue with me. It's fine.
Yeah,
You
Sir
should just
Lancelot
toss that and
continues to
destroy
carry-
it. It's just a drown.
Yeah, speaking of which, Athnar is still bleeding.
You alright?
His white hair is now very red.
Say again.
I said Athnar's white hair is now very red.
Hmm.
You'll be fine.
What time do we usually end?
In a few minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we usually stop at 8.
No, most of these games are like 4 hours long.
Ah, Axel, quit!
Eminette's gonna go down to the first level.
I'll follow.
Horse is gonna follow.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Your gaze. She'll watch.
Kurt is walking behind with Gladbagel.
Is Char still a horse?
Yes, Charles still horse.
Alright.
Following.
If that's the case, then I'm going to get out of here.
Alright. Take care.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
I won't kill you, I promise.
you.
I make no promises.
Alright.
The horse now begins cannibalism.
Bad horse.
Is it cannibalism if I'm a horse?
I mean, you're not normally a horse, so yes.
Yeah.
Would it be cannibalism if I was a horse eating a horse?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That'll be hospitalism.
Anyway, so
It was
so
me, please.
Lancelot is still carrying around a statue.
Mhm.
There's a rather large version of Glabagool wandering around that can barely move.
Like
That's why I'm
inches.
walking after, like, taking it slow with Glavicle.
When we get down to the level, she's gonna take out her other mirror because she's got 2 left.
Okay.
And
So
she's gonna take.
the pool itself is 10 feet deep and 100-foot diameter, and of course the waterfall would be in the kind of in the middle of it towards, and then somewhat back towards the wall.
On the pool, is there a ledge, or does it basically? It's just like sheer. It just goes straight into water.
It just kind of goes straight into there. I mean, it was probably jagged at one point, but the constant water flow is, has worn that away.
Okay, she's gonna try something. I don't know if this is gonna work, but she's gonna try something. She's going to take. What can she throw?
I can throw a statue.
Yes.
Okay.
Nay.
I love how we got multiple different answers.
Amunet just points at the waterfall and says, "Throw it. See if it goes through it."
Horsechar just shakes his head.
Make it skip.
Hey.
Roll an athletics throw, please. And the statue goes about 5 feet because it is very heavy, and starts falling down into the water, sinking.
Oh no. That was probably a person we just killed.
The horse then looks at the statue as a thing. She's like, "Nay."
He's already dead.
No. Could have been.
Nay.
Yeah, I can't breathe as a statue, can you?
Yeah. Kurt looks down over the edge of the water, looks down at the statue, and goes, "Yeah, you're swimming with these fishes now.
Roll a perception
Sleeping
check,
with the
Kurt.
fishes." Oh. I look over the edge and I am dead.
No.
You don't see any fish as you look down into the water.
Shit.
You just see the statue.
She's gonna take one of the torches that she has, and she's gonna cast light on it.
Okay.
So
Casting, or are you just lighting it?
No, so it'll last if it gets wet.
Got it.
Casting light. And she's gonna take it, and she's going to try to throw it to see if it could go through the waterfall and see if it lands on the other
Okay,
side.
athletics check. You throw it, but you are not the strongest person here, and it kind of falls into the water pool next to that statue you just tossed in.
I watched
Somebody's-
where it fell in the water.
Roll perception check.
So, yeah, does it illuminate
shiny.
the pool?
Yeah, it illuminates the pool, and you can see a bit of water flow that seems to be heading south underwater somewhere.
Shiny.
Sorry, not south. It's heading north. You just went southeast, so it's probably heading north underwater. Like there's a continuous flow, which is why the pool is not overflowing from the waterfall.
Yeah.
So yeah, the torch itself seems to have landed, right in the arm space of the statue.
Somebody stronger want to try?
Sure.
She'll do the same with another torch and cast a light on it and give it to Lancelot.
Does that cancel out the light on the previous light spells?
Yes.
So yeah, currently the only light source is that torch because the light spell went off of the mace that Draco was holding.
I will toss the magic light torch.
Alright. It sails out further, gets to the waterfall, and bounces off the other side. And falls into the pool.
Okay, that solves that.
Roll perception check.
Who?
Sir Lancelot, who just threw the torch.
Char stops being a horse.
All right. What do you guys wish to do?
I like throwing things. I could throw a person.
Excellent.
Of course.
Yeah. Try the horse.
Or
What horse?
someone. He ran away again.
Oh.
No, she's Char's still a horse. She's on the other side of the.
No, Char just turned back into.
Oh, Char just turned back. Okay.
I guess.
Reappearing. It's weird.
It's magic. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna use one of my pygmy warts to turn Glabberghoul down to the normal size so he can
Okay.
move at least at, what is it? 10, 15 feet?
10 feet.
10 feet.
Well, should we move on? The other option is swimming, and you saw how
I
well
can
that
swim.
turned out last time. Well,
I wonder if it's normal water or magic water.
Do you want me to check?
Well, you already saw Kurt and Char survive going through it because they
I mean-
treaded the water up above.
I mean, I could have a look down in the water, if need be.
We also don't need to stay here. There's other areas to explore around here.
I feel like something's here, though. With all the statues, the Medusa, I feel is near. I don't know, just a feeling. But
Maybe
move on.
maybe the Earth Elemental killed the Medusa.
Or she
Guess anything's
made it? I don't know. Hmm.
I don't know.
I could try calling for her. I don't think she'd answer though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have a check underwater. Turns into
They are quite
Turns into a
vain,
crab.
you know?
Alright.
and hops into the water.
Hop into the water. And there's a torch on one side. There's a statue down there. And you see a roll perception check. Yeah, and you see the hole down there that seems to be funneling water towards the north. Roll an athletics check for a crab.
Oh,
Time to crab.
let me just monsters. Look up crab.
Yes, yes, crab, the most furious of monsters.
Pinch, pinch, pinch,
Well,
pinch.
it saved his life with the roper. He still
That's
had 20
fair.
feet left after the roper ate him.
Very
For my
true.
next one shot, my level 1 party is gonna have to face off against the horde of crabs.
Oh, you're gonna go old Oblivion style, huh?
Yes, mud crabs.
Yep.
Coming for you.
Or that crab, yeah. The one that's holding it. When
When you multi-class as
I'm
a
gonna catch
druid
you.
rogue. Druid rogue.
So an athletics check. So that's just basic strength fudge. Are you sure athletics?
Yes, athletics.
I'm sure they're good at that. I'm sure they're really, really strong.
Like that guy. Yep.
Oof!
Yeah.
Oof!
-4.
-4? Oh god! Oh my god!
So,
I mean, it is a crab.
Fucking
So-
filthy!
so who is watching over the side by the light of the torch that's down
That would-
there?
Evident
my
is-
Lancelot.
Roll
Kurt.
perception check, Jamie Net. Kurt.
Alright, Lancelot was because he looking at the light. Pretty light.
So let's let it fix on the light. Jamie Net and Kurt are actually watching the crab, and they see as the crab, drops
You got
out of the
help.
pool and is immediately sucked down the hole.
I'm just like watching in silence, like. Then I just turn I slowly turn to Aminat.
I didn't see anything. Did you see something?
Really?
And GM will please note. The GM will note that the hole could barely fit a gnome or possibly even a small dwarf, but not a
Nope.
human.
Oh boy.
I ain't taking a bath.
No, I'm disputing is that he can't turn himself back, and he's screwed if he gets any damage while he's pushed through that water hole.
I might be able to
Now for the bad
pull
news.
something out.
The stream, the session is over for today, and you have a month to figure out what you're gonna do next.
Okay, so who flushed the crab?
The crab did.
Oh, well, think positively. We have a month to figure
Yeah.
out how to get Shah back.
I have an idea. She's got Mage Hand. She can swim down there and.
Sure has
pick-
to now
pull
figure
him.
out where he is because
Why didn't
he
you?
doesn't know anything.
You might
What?
not have the chance to do that, Immunet, but you'll because well, at least from Char's point of view, you can't see it from there, other than knowing it got sucked into a hole. But Char is already being pushed and pulled through winding passageways.
Char, out of character, why didn't you just turn into a fish?
I mean, I'm sure I would have had the same effect.
No, you would have had a swimming speed, in which case you would be fine.
Crabs do have a swimming speed.
Crabs, yeah, against this type of flow, the crab is useless, especially with that athletics check. You're basically caught into the stream. But anyway, that's for a month from now to figure out. Good luck.
That's when we need to
And
bulk up
goodbye
the
to our
crab.
audience. Bye.
Bye-bye, audience.
Bye.
Bye.